Guys, today is our grand finals of the JeekLeague. Your players have been fighting it out for a little over 8 weeks to see who are the best teams in the scene. We started out with 20 teams, that's 80 players. We made our way down to just 8 teams. 4 of them have already been eliminated, and we're down to just 4 remaining. They're going to be playing it out tonight to see who's going to be getting away in 3rd, 4th, 2nd, and 1st in this $1,000 prize pool. And like I've been the whole time, I'm joined again by my co-commentator and mod, Wondering Human. How you feeling, my friend?
Feeling good. Finally excited to see the outcome of this. I know a lot of these teams have been talking big game and have had big expectations, so we'll see how that shapes out in the end.
One of our first teams of the night are gonna be not top tiers. Definitely some strong players here throughout the season. It's gonna be Lucien, Marvelo, Walter, and MacMens. Reminder on the format, there's going to be a home section and an away section, so we're going to be able to see each team get the counter picks against each other. We'll see who this team wants to start off with when they are the away team and who their first to fivers are going to be. Usually it's been MacMens, but we'll see what the changes are going to be this time around. Their opponents are going to be Team Factor. That's going to be Wild, OoeyGooeyChewySnickers, Tenack, and HeeHo. Definitely some very strong opponents as well. I mean, I'm gonna keep it real, man, in terms of how the teams have fallen out. These are some of the strongest teams. I'm expecting this to be one of the most competitive matches we're probably going to see in the whole league. Not trying to jinx it or nothing, but definitely got some strong players. They definitely performed very well over these past 8 weeks, so we're going to see definitely some standouts here as well. I would say that everybody in the end pulled their weight, especially Tenack with that whiteboard, so we're going to have to see how this one pans out. Flipping the coin to determine who is going to be the home team. Tails will be not top tiers. HeeHo, I gotta time you out in chat. And heads is going to be Team Factor. Ready for this one? Flipping the coin. Heads. Team Factor will be starting off as the home team. Let me go ahead and update the Discord with that real quick. I'm all in first.
We're
back on the casting couch.
Yeah.
Yay.
Well.
Right,
Right.
hold on. Let me get you all in here.
I don't think we called it down. Yeah, welcome.
I was watching the talking Doro, and then just large Goku shows up.
Right,
And then we get Jack Frost popping in.
We'll have Wild so on the floor. It's not
Quite a colorful cast.
Don't put me on the floor.
You're on the floor.
I'm the captain. Why am I on the floor?
Put him on the floor.
Put him in the pile of money.
Put me on the money. Put me on the money.
Or put him on the street. Put him on chat. Put him on chat. Why not?
Put him on the floor on top of chat.
That's so disrespectful, bro.
Still have nervous Glorp, holy.
Yeah, I've had to hear an accent the whole time.
Oh, nervous Glorp gets a spot on the couch, but I'm on the floor.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
All right, go ahead. I'm muting.
I honestly didn't have anything prepped for this. This is potentially the last time we see you guys, you know? Because
doing interviews like for grand finals.
You're gonna have to talk to us again in like 5 hours. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
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 I mean, because according to y'all said this last week, and you know, I may have had some doubts, but you know, you weren't wrong. You did sweep.
I mean, we kept our word.
You sweep them the bits.
So
now
we're probably fighting this week, at least in my opinion, the second best team in the league after us, of course. So, you know, we definitely put, you know, we approached this the same way we have every week, where we thought about our matchups, we thought about who we want to play individually, our records versus each of the players. But honestly, I think most of us are just happy to have made it this far. Yeah. I know I am. I know I'm happy we made it this far. Can you imagine paying like, we're like a whole org or a whole team. We got Evo top 6, Ooey on the team, and we don't even make it to top 8 or something like that. That would have killed me.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad.
But you know, I'm just really glad that we made it this far. Not top tiers is a bunch of great players, but I'm more than confident in our ability to win.
All right. Well, let's see how that
I think
goes.
an even more important question, and I want to ask Wandering this. What should I add to the whiteboard? I'm out of ideas.
Just draw a Fumo on there. You know vibes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hell yeah.
That tracks. Also, can I go join the Team Factor bracket? Starts in 2 hours. Go do it. $1 in pool, $1 in pot for every entrant. Go do that, please.
Pretty sure it starts in an hour.
Starts in 2 hours.
Is it an 8 p.m.?
It's
7
8
p.m.
yeah,
Central.
7
Central.
CST.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go join Team Factor bracket.
Could you imagine a Tuesday bracket at 7 p.m.? That sounds horrible.
Yeah, that sounds horrible. Who would ever do that?
Yeah. Anyway, go join Team Factor. The Team Factor bracket. It's gonna be fun.
All
I'm
right.
playing Ramlethal now. This is hype.
And we'll ask one question for the road. Hershey's or Snickers?
Oh, they're different. They're too different. They're too different. One is peanut butter. The other one's pure
Liberal concepts.
Can I make
Pick a side.
Can I make a terrible admission to the chat room?
Go ahead.
I'm allergic to peanuts. I've never had a Snickers.
I mean,
Damn.
I mean, what can you do? Shit. You're allergic to
Dude,
peanuts.
I know it's not my fault, but man.
No, actually, I think you should have a Snickers, and you could get a peanut allergy.
I think you should just lock in and eat it anyway.
Yeah, just like
to be honest.
I mean, I've done that with Reese's.
You're kind of gonna go for that. Can't lie, that's valid. All right.
But either way, by default, I kind of have to go to Hershey's.
HeeHo, Tenack.
Probably just Snickers for me.
And HeeHo.
Hershey's.
Tenack, you were the right one. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Yippee.
All right. Okay, there you go.
How's it going? You too.
It's going pretty good. I'm pretty prepared going into the last two series for the league in general.
Could be better. There's a giant thunderstorm over my area.
No,
Like-
ignore that. Zeus is not gonna
just
strike you down, nigga.
I'm just saying,
Zeus is going to spare
if I
you.
lose tonight, it's because the gods themselves didn't want me, okay?
I mean,
Zeus is going to spare you. You are fine. Ignore the thunderstorm.
I mean, that is low key divine punishment for playing Anji, but that's just
Oh,
me.
please.
No,
we can-
don't say that.
man,
Don't say that. Because why the fuck is there not a thunderstorm on OoeyGooey's house, bro? If that's the case,
Foreign
why does
country.
OoeyGooey not have a thunderstorm?
Because
Why
it's
is Zeus selective?
We should be more afraid of tornadoes.
Like,
I'm just saying, if like Anji was the destroyer of worlds, we'd see like people who are semi-paid to play this game to switching to Anji right now. Not that hard. Not that hard. Just saying.
wait, but then you switch to Anji?
Yeah, Mac has played Anji since release. I hate these new gens, bro. They got no lore, no ball knowledge.
Nah, I just love instigating. All right, we'll get some actual questions going. I know y'all heard them say that they might sweep your team, that they're here to do it again, go to grand finals. Is that true?
Oh, what the fuck? They said that?
They said that.
I mean, people say a lot. Like, I thought people saying that nukes aren't real, so.
I don't know, man. Niggas be saying a lot. I'm gonna be having one hand on my box and have the belt in my other hand while I put belt to ass. So like I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest. We ran this bit yesterday. When you said one hand, I was like, oh no.
Well, low key, we almost got hit with a demonetization there, but thankfully the timeline was okay. All right, we'll get the joke question here and right now.
Okay.
Now, chocolate or vanilla?
Oh,
Chocolate.
No, easy.
What was your answer, Lucien?
Vanilla, easy. What if this is?
Accepted.
Guys, it's the JeekLeague Grand Finals. Team Factor versus not top tiers. Lucien versus Wild. We're fighting off to see who's going to get the biggest slice of that $1,000 prize pool. I'm joined here with Wondering Human. How we feeling, my friend?
Feeling good. Lucian's already to a pretty solid start in this round. Gotta break the wall here for some good old positive bonus. Never mind, we're getting reversal super. Very unfortunate. We get our landing covered by our far slash. The clash. It's gonna be the round for Lucien. Starting off really strong. This is one of the first to 3 matches, so nothing too crazy can happen just yet.
And these are pretty good first to 3 characters, I think, especially Giovanna, right? Like, you get people guessing wrong one too many times on those tick throws, and then you're gonna be playing pretty well here. And actually, it kind of works out for Wild to a counterpick Lucien. To be clear, not top tier started off as the away team based on a coin flip before the match. They had to declare their picks, so this is a counterpick by Wild. Good stuff, getting out of that corner and getting this throw, keeping that meter for Mix here. Gonna try to keep that throw safe, but the BRC slowdown let Lucien get that punish with 5P. Gonna get that focus in, that curse applied.
A very rough spot to be in, but we do have a 100 meter. However, Happy Cows could fly, but the air throw out of that situation. Ooh, the greed was punished. The spiral arrow. Into the throw. We gotta guess one more time. Jumps the throw. Oh, mashes on the gunshot to tap dust. Holy.
That was a really strong mash right there. That's the 4 framer, if I'm not mistaken. So Wild able to react to that 5D. Good stuff.
That's actually her 5 framer.
The 5 framer is the 2P. The 4 framer is the 5P?
Yeah.
Okay. Correct. Thank you. Master Wondering out here correcting me. $1,000 prize pool, by the way. I don't know the fucking buttons in the game, but Lucien gonna get the wall break right here.
No super, no focus, no none. This is actually a pretty rough spot until we BRC forward. Instant win the interaction. You already know. Here's our reload. Still the most nonsensical super to me. We dump the mag, win the round, and somehow all of our bullets are back.
Strong stuff here, Lucien. Going to get this first round for their team. And what a good way to start, man. Definitely trying to set off the night right. This is potentially going to be a long day, chat. We have 3 team sets total we're going to have to see, and depending on how competitive they are, how back and forth we go, it could take a minute, to be honest with you. The way the format works is for every win you get in the first to 3, you get 2 points. A win in the first to 5 is 3 points. The moment that the teams can't tie, then we move on. So after 3 sets, we're going to swap sides. Then Team Factor is going to pick their lineup. If one team gets higher than 7 points, that means no tie can be achieved, and we will move on, declare a winner. Otherwise, we're going to keep it rolling, and if we completely tie, we'll have to go to a crew battle tiebreaker. Lucien starting off strong in this round, breaking this wall against Wild.
Pretty rough spot, but Wild did build 50 meters, so the option to YRC out is possible. However, they try to reversal super, but it gets baited. Probably gonna burst here, maybe? Oh, we're just holding it. Accept our faults. And this is more than likely going to be another round of Lucien, because it's just really hard to get out of this situation. Unless... Oh my lord.
Stealing that corner, Wondering. Holy moly, Wild's actually going to get a... Whoa, I thought about we're going to get a wall break set. We're going to get a reset on that throw. Strong stuff.
Chooses to not break the wall here to like prevent Lucien from building burst, but it almost builds him 100 anyway, so... A little scary decision.
That's some good defense from Lucien, actually FDing you out, getting a good space trap, and then getting that 2S for a counter hit. But Wild was ready with that burst, wanted to keep that pressure going, and got rewarded with the wall splat after. Lucien does have this burst to play with, but not a lot of life to make any mistakes.
Lots has been vicious with these spiral arrows, trying to just constantly reset Lucien. You know, Geo Brush is scary, you know, don't want to match sometimes. That's going to be a round for Wild after a one back throw incident, being able to just secure it.
And we were pretty, I don't want to say lucky here, but it worked out for us a lot that we were able to get that cross-up hit from downtown, by the way. God damn, that hitbox is pretty big even on the cross-up. To not give Lucien that chance to burst, right? Once you get down to the low HP, it's kind of hard to use that burst defensively or on reaction to getting hit, especially when any hit's going to kill you, right? So strong stuff there. Wild evening up the games here. Going to see how aggressive these round starts are going to evolve to be. 2D counter hit to start us off, but Lucien was ready with that burst, wants to play this round, keep this Giovanna on the corner.
Catches the back dash, giving ourselves a good amount of meter. A little positive bonus. Yeah. This is one of the scary parts of the matchup where even though Happy Chaos does have is like the neutral king because he has a one frame bullet, Geo can just blitz past it sometimes. Just make it not as valuable as it would be against other slower characters. So look at the movement this character is able to put out.
And no focus for Lucien, at least there for a moment. We did just get it back, but Wild is here running that Oki with this 2S, with those dog kicks, trying to frame trap. Lucien not weary to pressing in that frame trap quite yet. Wild getting a nice conversion off that jump in. Bet it all and throw, but we had the PRC to keep it safe. Still has his Happy Chaos here in the corner.
They get their 6P. They get their 6P crushed by the jump in, by the way. I don't know if anyone saw that. They did 6P that jump in. It just got hit.
Yeah, sometimes depending on those character hitboxes on those 6Ps, they are somewhat universal, but not all of them are made the same. And also depending on the timing, of course. But right now, Lucien, not crying about that one, was still able to take that round. Still able to fight here. We are in the corner. Wild able to get one of these throws, but you got to give Lucien some credit. Look at that. I was about to call it out. Really good at these hold ups and hold forwards against Giovanna in general.
Playing very well defensively. Kind of knowing what almost Wild wants on offense, but sometimes Wild just gets the hit they need. You put it in a situation like this, and you're just dead.
I mean, yeah, not only were we low life at that point, Wild was running that mix, but Lucien also had no ammo. So even if you wanted the hero burst, you were still in a bad spot. Loves spending that burst on that 2D, and this is actually exactly a repeat of the very first round of this game, right? Counter hit 2D into burst into Lucien, breaking the wall, getting that positive bonus.
Yeah. However, seems to be almost a different outcome as Wild takes the advantage forward. But we get the air throw, so it does not matter.
Ooh, got that shot from up on the rafters. Lucien going to cancel into this Deus Ex. I think it's going to be enough to kill Wondering. Looks like Lucien has the game lead, but we're still going back and forth going to these last rounds.
You know, Deus Ex, the Gut Crusher. Gets less intimidating every patch somehow because they make significantly better Gut Crushers. Let's never look at a Leo back turn to super input. Or Unica. Or Goldlewis. I should just never look at Goldlewis.
Just never look. Guys, here we go. Potentially the last game of this first set, unless Wild is going to finish their food in some of these rounds. Definitely been playing really strong, really high APM on this Giovanna, and very active with those whiff punishes too. You just saw it on the round start. Lucien doing that hold up, trying to get out of that Giovanna pressure. Those Abares and the hold ups have been working really well for us, but Wild spending that resource. Lucien able to get that space trap with that 2S is now going to carry across the screen.
And we're going to get the wall break here because we're close enough. There's a little pressure. Who calls out the backdash with a dash up 2D. And this is just going to be it. This is a whole nother round.
Yeah, both players are going to keep their burst going to this next round too. Wondering, what's your money on Wild getting a counter hit 2D into Lucien bursting?
I'll put 5 on it.
Well, looks like it's going to be the 5H actually.
I didn't put 5 on it.
Yeah, don't worry. You didn't get your money in the tray fast enough. Lucien didn't even burst, so able to keep that DP safe, and the PRC actually gets that pick up the on-hit throw, paying off. We got Lucien over here in the corner. Too quick on those presses. Wild was able to catch on to that. Got a counter hit for a second there, but unfortunately couldn't keep it going. Lucien actually going to try to get out of this corner. Not abusing that roll either, by the way. I know that I'm personally looking for it on the commentary, but Lucien not overusing that mechanic, and it's actually paying off. I mean,
just a Dread Strike throw-away gun is sometimes more than enough. And sometimes there's just scarier mix you could try than just a little cross-up. Ooh. No counter hit 2D this time.
not this time, but the counter hit 2S. Now, we've seen that a couple times in this set alone. Wild getting picked up on that low. Lucien going to get the gun flip to juggle you over to the corner. Has the curse applied. Got that Deus Ex. It's going to be a decent amount of damage here. Wild basically going to have that burst back and also has 50 tension to play with too.
Oh! Dash out of the cross-up roll on Wake Up. Holy. A little hot potato. Oh, we drop, but we get back into the corner. Defensive burst. Not even getting hit. Just trying to get out of there as fast as possible. But the 6S Wild Assault catching the jump.
Our next match, guys, coming up, Marvelo up against OoeyGooey. Is this a top 24 match at a major? No. This is the JeekLeague fighting for a $1,000 prize pool. That burst already gone. That DP getting baited. OoeyGooey with a really great start here on this Anji, getting another DP bait as well.
Oh, death by self-inflicted DPs. Holy. Oh my lord. The same sequence 3 times in a row. Eventually broke the wall.
See what we have here. Marvelo Tokon, by the way. I know my man was excited about that announcement. Picking up with the 2S from downtown. Oh my god. The able to use that strange hitbox to get that hit, even though Marvelo is trying to get out. Spends that burst, able to get it back here, running on the rope as well. Ooey with the 6P, so active on those anti-airs, but Marvelo going to get a counter hit whip punish here. Going to take that onto the corner. Unfortunately, couldn't keep it going with that blade.
Good stagger with the RC. Get the pickup, but now we get bursted out. Actually, kind of a scary spot to be in for Marvelo, because if you try to Oki, you could get parried, but I think we might just kill here. But we mess up a little super input, but it's okay, because we run up DP.
Strong stuff. I don't know how active that Anji 5K is, but I was certain Marvelo was going to get clocked with that sandal. Of course, that DP came out and saved the day. Oh, I like that, dude. We're already playing on that level 2. OoeyGooey going for the hop, but instead of Marvelo getting bait into a whiff throw tech, kept that defense going. We got the wall splat. We're going to get a lot of damage here on this Chipp. Marvelo about to get that burst back again, though. That'll be 3 times in one set.
Here we go. It's a scary situation, but we got the parry. Calls out the delay. Here we go. No meter. Guess against my mix. Keep guessing.
Oh, man. Converting that Super 2 off the light. Marvelo was chasing you down with that JK off the rope. Ooey trying to get something started here. Trying to be active against this Chipp. You got to be quick with those buttons, but Marvelo able to keep things going. Even on this little bit of HP, keeping yourself safe despite that koi. And then Ooey's going to take it with the overhead. Also, I like how we just saw a second ago the Rekka and the Rekka. That was a pretty cool option there from Ooey just in this very first game.
It makes the guessing a little more scarier. Also, holy parry jump scare. Not parry jump scare. Spin jump scare eating the wires. See, very unfortunate. It's been so messed up. Spin if you're running normal, as long as it's not a throw. And if you're right, you get a counter hit. Well, not counter, but you get a nice combo.
I mean, that ended up being a really close game, wondering, considering how weird that first round was. I'm going to keep it real, man. That first round was a data round or something, but it ended up being a really close first game despite that, and we're going to see what happens here going on in this set.
Good spacing. Oh, but no anti-air. I was going to have to burst here. This Anji character is quick, just jumping out of the corner, sliding behind. A fast guy.
Damn, what a confident counter hit right there. Gonna go into that red RC. We're gonna see if Ooey ends up bursting here. I don't know if we wanted to swap sides necessarily, wondering, but we're gonna keep that combo going. Now we got 100 meter to spend. Definitely a good chance to burst, because with that next hit, you're securing the round. OoeyGooey looking pretty hot right here.
It does gain Marvelo almost full burst though, but you know what? We take a round. It has been very rough. I do think that side swap was intentional to try to prevent OoeyGooey from building more burst, but he got it anyways.
Yeah, definitely these players are thinking about things that, you know, us plebeians do not, right? So, and you got to be thinking pretty strong and confidently here when you're playing for a prize pool this big. Ooey trying to keep that chip off them with the 6P. Went for an air throw pretty confidently, but Marvelo was actually doing the drift back off the rope. Got this next pickup. Keeps you tumbling off the ground. Man, I'm always surprised at some of these rope pickups that some of these high-level chips are able to execute.
Holy. Calling out the no-ko off of that parry. Sorry, off that spin. Getting confused. Well, no RC either, but it's not going to be enough to kill. Taking all the way back down. No air throw. Oh, holy. All the way across.
Whoa. Wondering, that's crazy. You know, at that low of life, you would wonder, is Ooey going to spend any of this burst meter? But I think you'll catch it in this replay, the moment where Ooey was like, oh, wait, I'm actually going to win this round, possibly. I'm willing to take that risk and spend it and go for one more guess, and it pays off with that 5H, while splatting just in time for Marvelo to gain that burst, but not going to be able to use as we move into this game 3. And big shouts to the chat. I want to say hi to Mike and Domo and Aether and Mika-chan, Calibun, Big Will, Gavin. How are y'all feeling, guys? Welcome to the Jeek League Finals. We're here on this game 3 of our second set already.
Good call out on the reset. Oh, and the DP. Yeah, opened up by the low. I guess sent all the way to the corner. Is this enough to kill? Oh my god. This Anji character. Anji Mito fellow.
Definitely in the pilots of OoeyGooey, this character looks like we got to make a Carl document, but for Anji. Going to be able to get on this side. Nice air throw there from Marvelo, though.
Good stagger. Oh, but the 6P on the 5K stagger reset. Holy. Gonna reach? Of course it is. It's actually a very rough spot to be in. You do have 50 meter and burst, but Anji does just win off the next block string if he's correct.
Here we go, going for some Oki. I like how we're still active on that 5P. Staying alive despite that spin. Nice DP in the gap right there from Marvelo. Trying to get some hits in here.
Get the cross up. We could see a burst from OoeyGooey, maybe waiting for the wall break first to get the 50 meter. Because now Marvelo has to guess on parry. Raw parry after 6H, just delaying it. How cheeky! But Marvelo does secure the round, which actually puts him in a pretty good spot because now they don't have to worry about burst. Oh my lord, charge spin. A little awkward airborne hit, but we make it work. Keep backdashing our way on out of that. Here's the DP. Into a little bit of the chip blunder. Hold on. Again, we do have parry as an option. Try to bait a little something. Oh, but we didn't just go for the throw. We actually tried to delay the call out the recovery, but it's just too rough. Ooh. Oh, the spin into 6P. Really bad scenario to be in, and we get clipped by the low, and that's going to be Ooey taking it 3-0 against Marvelo.
Moving into our first of 5 portion of this first team set of our first team battle here in the grand finals of Jeek League. You're going to have MacMens up against HeeHo, 2 MDVA veterans out here, and also just played in TNS, I don't know the exact number, 160 something last night. Of course, we're playing on a Tuesday. We're talking about that Monday night weekly. We're going to see who gets it in this first of 5. Got those scores reset. We're going to see how this one pans out. Wondering how you feeling about this match.
I'm feeling good. From what I'm aware of last night in TNS, MacMens did win that. It is true. But who knows? They both have a Millia and an Anji to practice against, so maybe this matchup will look a little different today.
Actually, that's a great point. Yeah, MacMens has the Walter. HeeHo has that OoeyGooey, who you just saw in the VOD. Going to answer this end of the round with the S disc. Simple special cancel to get that last bit of HP, and also, wow, countering the 5k too. Pretty strong round start right there if you know that MacMens is going to go for that 5k. But we got this block string going. We're getting these knockdowns with the Ko, with the throws. HeeHo with some good defense trying to get out of this corner.
Little stagger. This is very rough for both opponents because both of them want to do their little thing of Capel or spin. But the issue is that they both avoid each other doing that.
Yeah, they each want to do their own little thing. That's how it is in Guilty Gear, right? We all just want to do our little thing. And then hopefully 2-touch you. HeeHo going to make it a 5-touch with some devious mix. Got that Artemis on that cross-up. YRC saying, I don't know what side you're on, homie. You're having too much fun. I'm going to keep you down like a fly. YRC getting out. And I like that 2S from that distance. Able to keep yourself safe with that YRC. MacMens going to get picked up by that Capel, and now we're back in the corner.
Oh, a little bit of mixing around shenanigans, but we are able to block most of the disc mix, but we just keep getting approached. Bursting out.
Yeah, HeeHo's really fishing for that burst bait as well, but the 2S counter hit is going to take it to start us off here. Solid stuff. Didn't drop around in that first game, but this is the first of 5, man, and I'm gonna keep it real. MacMen's definitely a very strong player in these first of 5s, going the long haul sometimes. I think it was week 3 of JeekLeague in the group stage where MacMens had to go to game 5 twice, or so like 10 games in one night or something insane. So strong. Oh wait, no, wait, what's the math on that? 18 games, is that the math?
Yeah,
18 games. Yeah, I had to go to 18 games in one night. So MacMen's definitely used to this stamina. But HeeHo, of course, MDVA. These players got some XP against each other. We'll have to see if that matters, if that pans out in some of these later games.
Good strong start. Really any strong hit against Millia early round is pretty solid because of a low health character. And then he gets them pinned down. You need to stop all this flying shenanigans. So what about Millia do you think makes her be able to like double jump stuff? Or like triple jump?
What makes her be able to double jump? Say again?
Like she like triple jumps. Like what do you think causes that?
Oh yeah. Oh, well, you mean like her, like how she's got the multiple air dashes? It's probably
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's gotta be like that spray on shampoo. You know, like you know, dry shampoo. You know that shit your girlfriend has where like you guys are going out to like Chili's or something, and she's hitting her hair with. She's like, she hasn't showered yet, but she's gonna hit her hair with that dry shampoo. You know what I'm saying? Anybody know what I'm talking about? Anyways, HeeHo got that shit on lock as we got MacMens going through the wall here, and it's gonna be the close slash on the other side to get this kill.
Can't lie, I've never had a more blank stare of confusion in my life.
Mika-chan said yes in the chat, so
I've never heard of dry shampoo.
You've never heard of dry shampoo for real?
No, I didn't even know what I was saying.
Dog, you know about real shampoo, right?
Yo, chill on me.
MacMen said chill on Millia, bro. Look at this. We're evening up the rounds. Both players have bursts. First of 1 situation right here. HeeHo trying to get in. MacMen spending that Rekka full screen. Just trying to build up a little bit of tension to spend on that FD. And it looks like it's going to be that anti-air close slash. The very tip gets the hit.
Ooh, just doing the little bad moon resets. No, don't need that meter for anything. The overhead. Wow. Okay. A little petty with those 2Ps.
Just showing the fans how strong that button is. both these players really quick with these normals, trying to see who wants to get that burst out first, and MacMens actually was able to get it in there, but HeeHo is the one running this pressure. Going to be the same side that MacMens blocked out. Spent a lot of tension there, but got the distance so that we could end up playing our Anji game. Good defense on the overhead. HeeHo gets rewarded with this H-disc off of that Iron Savior. We're on top. You still with the wild assault with throw, gets punished by Septum Voices. HeeHo has a 2-game lead in this first of 5.
This is such a rough matchup, I feel, for like both players, because it's really the matchup of, do I get steamrolled by Mix 600 times, or do I get steamrolled by Mix 600 times? Like, you have to play the most obnoxious looking neutral I think I've ever seen, and you're just supposed to be like, yeah, I have to pray I mix you next for the next 6 hours, or else I have to play the most obnoxious neutral again. Like, I don't think it's fun for any party involved.
Definitely, maybe maybe fun is an opinion. That word holds some opinion to it, right? But definitely some respect being shown, I think, at least in terms of respecting each other's defensive mechanics and their tendencies. Even so far in this set, MacMens doing some pretty good. I mean, both these players at this upper echelon, you got to have that good defense. But MacMens specifically been able to block out a lot of this Millia. HeeHo has been taking a lot of interactions before we finally do get those hits. Now we are getting them, and that's why we have the lead so far. But MacMen's very active when we're full screen like this, very active at trying to keep that Millia down with those 6Ps, and good on that defense. Unfortunately, couldn't get that parry to follow up, and HeeHo got a little bit of a punch on that Septum Voices, finishing off the round with a throw.
Mix vibes. Yeah. Ooh, good air to air. Get the throw, but we get the pressure.
Good blocks from there from HeeHo. I mean, it was all mids there for a moment, right? But able to keep back that Anji, not pressing into anything, not getting too antsy, and you get rewarded. Now you keep this Anji in the corner. Oh my God! Block the cross up, and then the same, and then the cross up Artemis. Good defense there from MacMens.
Ooh. A little scary. But the defense is so clean. Oh, but the attempt to air almost gets them killed. But we're still blocking.
The way HeeHo maneuvers is so awesome. You saw IAD back into Capel to get the distance back forward. And then cool stuff right there. MacMens didn't have that chance to burst. HeeHo got the OTG with the Bad Moon. And we're going into our game 4 here. Now the set isn't over yet, guys. We're going into our game 4. As we're moving to that first of 5, I do want to call out real quick the current score. So Lucien won the first game, got not top tiers 2 points, and OoeyGooey won the second game, getting team factor 2 points. So both teams are even right now. It's looking like team factor has a little bit of a lead. The winner of this team set will get their team 3 points, and then it will be 5-2. Reminder that the moment you have more than 7, a tie can't happen anymore, but we're at some of those magic numbers where if these players are able to counter pick on the other side, Team Factor's going to declare their lineup, not top tiers, may be able to get some extra points on that side. Or, of course, MacMens, while we're getting mixed right here in this round, HeeHo getting a perfect, could claw it back in this first of 5.
Anything could happen, honestly. Just how patient MacMens being with every delay. Holy, into the mix. Good air to air. Take our little HKD. The overhead. The other overhead. And one more.
HeeHo does have 50 tension here to play. Oh my God. Oh God. Great tech right there from MacMens. HeeHo was about to... There was a lot of hate behind that throw. I'm going to keep it real right there.
It was like, I'm not playing this anymore. I'm coming for you.
Even up the rounds though. Still well, never mind. I almost said game point. Like I said, first of 5. So we got a while to go here, guys. MacMens especially playing pretty strong here in this round. Oh, I love the anti-air pin. Has HeeHo over here in the corner. We will have access to burst here in just a moment. MacMens just got his, and the PRC is able to bait it out, get that punish with this combo. Not going to be enough to kill Wondering, but after the reset, getting the throw, that'll do it. MacMens gets on the board here in this game 4.
Holy burst bait. Oh, scary stuff. MacMens turned those 2 rounds into a no-fly zone. You know, you're gonna keep jumping. I'm jumping after you. You're going back down. Please stay grounded.
Yeah, Domus in that throw did a lot of damage. Yeah, that throw was what? That was like a 20% throw.
that was a 10% throw. Millia doesn't have help for that. Can't attack those. Millia's not a fan of taking the throw.
HeeHo in the chat. HeeHo in the chat responding, homie, you're in a $1,000 prize pool tournament. Lock in. Turn the chat off. Here we go. Of course, they do have a lead right now. So, hey, I'm not going to backseat. MacMens trying to get something started right here. Was able to burst you back. MacMens still has access to their burst as well. Going to get that overhead to get a reset here. 5D. Okay, no meter, unfortunately, was banking on getting it off of that hit. But HeeHo instead is going to be able to get some damage.
Oh, dodges the fish. Oh, get Dro piercing into the cross up. Gonna take us to the corner. The YRC still reaching the pins, unfortunate. Oh my god, the Fujin anti-air. Good blocks.
Oh, HeeHo unfortunately getting that negative penalty. You saw a lot of hold back. Even the Artemis making you move backward as well. MacMens, good defense on that H-disc. Also blocking that redash. Nice tech as well. Dog, this guy just does not get hit, and it pays off. He's going to get this round.
Holy hell, that defense was insane. Not YRC, not none, just standing your ground.
Right, I'm low-key wondering at this high part of the game, those are the clips, right? Yeah, like everyone has seen the cool combos. Everyone's got those training mode combos. But blocking shit out like that and then closing out the round with that B&B you practice, that's almost cooler sometimes. But HeeHo said you can't give away too many compliments. Look how strong I'm playing in this round right here. Getting that throw, but the tech comes in from Mac.
Oh, the cross up 2K. Still being their turn. Unfortunate. Play 2D. Oh my god, 2D into the H, just crossing up right at the end. Almost breaking the wall there, but the cross up Capel. Yes, that was cross up, by the way. This character is just a little silly.
Nice burst out of this corner. That was probably one of your last great chances to use it defensively, that is. But then the set them voices off of that next hit. HeeHo trying to secure this round. But the wake up close slash gets the burst from HeeHo. MacMens does have tension here to use another tech. Dog, HeeHo cannot get these throws in. Deflect shield to buy yourself some distance. Nice, just out of distance to that Artemis. Trying to fish for any hit here. Tries to even go for the S disc, but the recovery is quick. The 6P comes out. HeeHo in that scramble, able to secure that round, threatening this first of 5.
Really unfortunate there. Some of those interactions, just not able to get the anti-air you want.
We got the Tweak Gene up against Lady Maria. MacMens versus HeeHo. Xanadu Grand Finals. RIP. Going into this game 6.
Oh my lord, all these blocks. I feel like last game was the first time I've ever seen Millia go into negative penalty.
Actually, yeah, great point. It was HeeHo was really trying to fish for a hit there, and you know what? You don't need tension if all you need is one more JH into a knockdown into some mix. Or at least that was probably HeeHo's strategy right there. MacMens in this corner. Oh, I like how active we are right there with that PRC off of the S. This MacMens still able to block it all out, though. Now, that hair needle able to take away a lot of HP despite you blocking it out if you don't spend that tension. So MacMens here on one more interaction to take the round, and it's going to be the bad moon into red RC. HeeHo on set point for this first of 5.
Very scary position to be in already. Oh, this 6P. Fighting against all these attempted little resets. Good spin on the hair car. And another one on the close slash. Crank that wrist.
Punishing with this close slash. MacMens does have this burst, saving it for the next interaction we guess wrong one, I suppose. HeeHo, oh my god, active on that 6K. MacMens was able to block it. Dog, I don't even know what this mix is anymore. MacMens finally decides to spend that burst, but the HP is pretty low at this point. Catches you with that JK, tries to link it after. Great defense on that overhead, just blocks, and the deflect shield pushes this Anji back. We get a chance to get back in, but the anti-airs.
Finally getting the answer we wanted. Oh, is this enough? I hope so.
Hope so.
Guess not.
Wondering, leaking who they think is the winner's going to be. Wondering,
Yeah,
wondering how I got favorites.
I'm rooting for the underdog. The Chipp, squeezing it out. This is a 9-5 matchup.
Good wall spot right there. Man, that's Millia damage, dog. Holy moly. Half HP. That's insane. Able to spin through that close slash, though. And 100 meter built up for HeeHo. Gonna use it to that Septum Voices H-Disc mix. MacMens blocks that same side. Bad Moon gets that overhead. MacMens gets an option to spend that burst. Has Fat 50 tension. HeeHo, look how patient we're being.
Very bad hit to get. Builds the meter, throws them out of the landing, just not even caring. Burst it out. Oh, good BRC, get the guard crush in the air. Has to win this neutral interaction one more time. And there it goes, HeeHo taking it 5-1.
We're flipping the script, guys. Previously, not top tiers was the away team, so they had to declare their lineup. But now it's going to be Team Factor who declared their picks, starting off with Tenack. So not top tiers is countering with Marvelo. Keep that in mind as you're watching this first of 3 here in set 4. The scores are 5-2 for Team Factor. Wondering, what are you thinking so far, man? Team Factor does have this lead, but with their declared lineup, what are you thinking?
I think with the lineup, it's probably very doable. It really depends on who not top tiers really counter picks, because I feel like these players could be anyone on their team, but I feel like it would be made a lot harder with who not top tiers pick.
So Marvelo actually deciding to pick the the Chipp into the Ram. So either a comfortability against the player or possibly in this matchup. We're going to get that red RC off the throw. Kept it going with the rope. Actually, probably trying to burst bait as well, it seemed like. But Tenack, privy to that, able to hold on to that defensive mechanic, but at what cost? Because now we're on the other side of that wall wondering. Marvelo's going to have that 50 tension here for mix, but an amazing 2S to start off that round.
If you get sent into the corner with the guard crush sword, you cannot escape it. Oh, good little 2K to stub. Jump out the throw. Here comes Marvelo. Here's the mix. The left, right. Unfortunate. Should have been right.
Already on this last round. Man, these are some pretty quick rounds either way, right? I mean, Ramlethal either going to get 4-way mixed over and over again, or Marvelo is going to get blown up by one H-Sword windshield wiper. So quick either way. Tenack does have the lead in this round so far, and it's looking pretty good with that anti-air close slash into this Mortabato. That may be it. I mean, Calvato, excuse me.
And just in case we have the RC to go optimize it too. Jesus.
Now, guys, even if Team Factor won this game right here, It doesn't mean they win the whole team set. It means that they would only be at 7 points. Oh, I did the score wrong, excuse me. It means they would only be at 7 points, which is a lot, but leaves the opportunity for not top tiers to still counter pick and also get the 7 points in which we go to the tiebreaker. So we'll have to see if that happens. Tenack's going to have to win 2 in a row. What's going on? Starspark, Phil, Kaito's in here. What's going on, Kaito? Mika-chan, Niniotic, Big Will, HeeHo, Red Dawn. How we feeling, everybody? You're watching JeekLeague Grand Finals. Or playoffs. Semifinals. Semifinals? Yeah.
It's semifinals. I don't think we have a grand finals because we don't have a loser set. I guess we could just call it finals grand finals.
Kaito was asking if we have any Slayers left. Unfortunately not. Spoiler alert, we don't have any Slayers left. But the VODs are going up for the previous playoff matches for the quarterfinals, in which we had 2 teams with Slayers. We had 3 workers, 1 unemployed with clones, and then we had Gorillas with Mixius. So there were some Slayers there in the bracket. Still have some VODs to watch, but spoiler alert, it's just going to be Team Factor, not top tiers, up against better game design in MASH. Right now, Marvelo's got Tenack here in the corner, keeping that mix safe with the PRC, and I like that. Keeping it safe with the JP. It's getting that 2D for the hard knockdown after to keep that mix going. Tenack doing a good job of being active, though, and trying to get out of this corner. Marvelo was ready with that burst.
Very scary stuff for the guard crush sword, able to secure it around out. That's another point for Tenack. Yeah, this matchup is brutal because this really is the Chipp either gets in the neutral. Like Chipp has an easier time in the neutral as opposed to like most characters. You know, the hyper fast speed, good air normals in. But the issue is that if Ram just hits you, stubs you once, you kind of just die.
And I'm gonna keep it real, wondering if you know, no disrespect, but if Tenack gets this, I think that's an upset if I'm not mistaken. So definitely a great spot to be in with this 2-0 lead so far. We'll have to see what changes Marvelo makes here in the latter half of this set.
Run up throw, almost an eclipse like a fire slash there, but just dodging in time to throw. Good blocks. Oh, and the 6P cash this out. Oh, back throw.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that it was Tenack that got that throw there for a second. Marvelo able to get out of the corner and still be active, but Tenack doing a good job of representing that 5K, man. You know, a very good, normally a stubby normal, but pretty good against this Chipp and how Marvelo wants to approach. Just checking you every once in a while with it. Of course, going to that 2D as well. Not the most phenomenal normal, but linking off of that 2K. Pretty good stuff. Marvelo going to that overhead PRC to go ahead and close out this round. Strong stuff, man. Marvelo still able to get those hits, those conversions with those high APM in the corner. Tenack getting knocked down that round. Marvelo trying to keep it going with this wild assault.
I can't lie, these run-up throws are messing me up because they're like so delayed. Like they are just running towards each other as much as they can before they throw. Just testing the waters.
Man, we're just slugging back and forth, by the way. Good clash cancel there from Marvelo to keep that sequence going, converting into the super as well. Tenack does have a lot of resources to play with here, but it's going to be in the face of this Chipp. Red RC to keep that going, trying to bait out an option, but Tenack didn't give it to Marvelo this time.
Nope. They did not. Oh, there's the burst. We have 100 meters, so this is very doable, but we are missing a sword. Oh, super. And then the run-up throw after the super, not playing that mini game. Good call out.
Oh man, only one more hit will take it, wondering, but Tenack all of a sudden evening up the round. Marvelo only needed one more hit to take it, and now we're gonna have to reset those life bars. Tenack with a great comeback out of that corner, putting us on set point.
Now the flex shield was so unfortunate. They wanted that just a little sooner for the sword to explode, but it came out after, so they got thrown for it. Very unfortunate. Here we go. He's the pressure. Good block on the tap dust. And the DP out. Here comes Marvelo. Yeah, Chipp Buster.
Man, Marvelo coming at you like a semi truck, but if a semi truck was covered in pillows, why is he gonna get you? You know my analogy there. Anyways, Tenack still trying to fight out of this corner. Marvelo needs one more hit. We were in this situation before, but this time you can't block forever. The low is gonna take it. Strong stuff there from Marvelo, getting a game here on the board.
This is like actually watching. Like all these scrambles are actually like the equivalent of watching someone try to parry a sword with just their hands and like Dark Souls on. Like it works sometimes, but like Jesus, a little excessive. That's Marvelo's first point, though.
Marvelo's first point. We'll see how they play. Marvelo, of course, one of the strongest players we have here in the Strive scene. Definitely been a key to not top tiers' success in the entirety of the league. Gonna see if they can't keep themselves gaining points on this side of the bracket here. Tenack in the corner. Very active on that 5K, but if you're too active with those buttons like the far slash you just saw, Marvelo will be ready with the whiff punishes. We've been whiff punishing Ramlethal since season 1 out here, so you know Marvelo always ready to convert into those supers afterwards as well.
This is probably the best character for whiff punishing, right next to Geo. It's just so quick. We just get in there, we press our buttons, and all of a sudden, oh my lord, I'm across the screen.
Oh man, getting that slam dunk, dude. That horizontal hitbox with that JH can surprise you. Nice 2S counter hit here. Gonna keep it go. Oh my god, no way. Wondering dog. That was an insane combo right there. All starting off that counter hit 2S from Tenack.
All that for 70%. Yeah, Marvelo's just gonna take the death. There's nothing to gain from being alive. Really unfortunate.
Tenack does have the burst advantage here too. Back on that set point. Both of our players, man, when we get the round, it's feast or famine, it seems like. Marvelo trying to get a we're swapping between being active, preemptive, and being defensive as well. Tenack got you in this corner.
Splashes. Good attempt to call it the backdash, but just wasn't far enough. Now you're gonna actually take 50 there. You're actually like guess for game scenario on this wake up, and you were wrong.
Strong stuff right there. Tenack able to take that set 3-1. All right, wondering, we're at a critical point in terms of the numbers. HeeHo, of course, on that team factor team. They are currently sitting at, how many is it now? 7 points. So if they win one more set, it will actually knock Not Top Tiers out of the bracket. Not Top Tiers needs to win this game and the first of 5 if they want to make it through this bracket. Gonna get that wall splat. Gonna do a very confident wall break right there as well. HeeHo getting this first game, the first round.
Good 6P on the attempt to jump in. Holy. Very hard to 6P this character, but we make it work. Playing little footsies. Oh, here's our max ammo. Free reload, our free bullets. God bless. There's the combo securing a round for Lucien. Both players are basically just gonna have full burst for this next round. Yeah, there it is. So I don't know why it's now actually just processing in my head, but Happy Chaos doesn't wear shoes.
I'm sorry. I was typing in Discord. Why does that matter?
I don't know. I just noticed it.
All right. Thank you.
J2K is a nasty move, then.
It is very nasty, especially when he doesn't have shoes on. HeeHo gonna go to the Septum Voices. Lucien very good at this hold up, man. But HeeHo doing a great job of punching right there with that Estus, getting this first round win, this first game win. Reminder, I'm going to keep saying it, team factor already at 7 points. If they win this set, if HeeHo closes this one out, it will secure team factor moving on to the grand finals. We'll have to see, but not top tiers. Very strong players left. You have Lucien, you have Walter, and you have MacMens. Lucien, of course, already up here. Walter or MacMens could be in that first of 5 ending situation against OoeyGooey, who team factor already declared would be in that first of 5 set. So if Lucien wins this set, they still have to win that first of 5, but they do have some good players to do it. But man, against OoeyGooey, bro. But that's in the future. We're in the present. Game 2 of this set 5.
Well, take the wall break. Love to see it. Keep your steel approach. Another wall break.
HeeHo does have this 50 tension, man. We just gotta get a good chance to use it, and it's gonna come off that tech and that whip punish 2P. We got this mix coming out. You know, MacMens was very good at blocking all of this mix, so HeeHo pretty warmed up already in terms of executing these Millia what do I want to say, routes, I guess, I suppose. So Lucien already having to fight up against this warmed up Millia, getting this winger to get you through the wall. Lucien does have resources on this other side, but you got to spend it to the hard knockdown. 6H is going to take it. Strong stuff.
Yeah, calling out the backdash there. Very rough. That winger almost killed, by the way. Holy. Kurt is damaged. Good air to air. Yeah, HC buttons and just the gun as well makes it really easy to pin down Millia a lot more than it did for Anji, so that's something you will see a lot happening a lot more. He was just gonna sometimes have to hold more things. Tap dust. Boom. Round for Lucien.
Do you have that burst advantage shield? We'll see if that pays off. Oh my god.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm feeling pretty confident, I guess, wondering.
I felt like that curse was coming, but it's never happened.
Oh, you know what? Good point. Actually, hey, good point. I wasn't even thinking about that, but you're totally right. Yeah, great answer for that option specifically, huh? But now HeeHo has this H-disc, has that tension. We're going to get you picked up for a second, but have you back in this corner. That PRC off of the, to get in here is so strong, but Lucien going to get this JS started off.
Okay, a little reload, get some bullets back. Ooh. Mix. Trying to bait the burst, but just didn't come out when you wanted it to.
Ooh, no focus or bullets. Oh. Man, unfortunate stuff right there. Of course, Lucien is clenching after that one. Whew. But man, no bullets or focus. Unfortunate way to go out that round. Of course, we did also have the burst as well, so it wasn't going to be like a... Oh, wait, never mind. We spent on the wild assault. Man, that was a close round, wondering. Holy shit, especially
just 50,
getting that context looking at the replay.
50 meter in a dream.
You know, I'm wondering what's going through both these teams' heads. Of course, Team Factor probably just feeling like all we need is one more to clutch it up. Not top tiers probably feeling their mortality. You know, getting that midlife crisis all of a sudden. Wait, we're here. We're in the semifinals. Is it going to end like this? We'll have to see. Lucien able to get that last game though.
So I imagine the pressure for either of these players feels really bad right now because you gotta either win this to win it all, or you have to win this to actually keep going. It's probably a little less stressful to just know that you just gotta win this one, but there's an insurance policy. But man, this is rough. You have to block some of these scariest mix in the game.
No bullets on the side of Lucien. Was able to get some distance with that curse. Gonna get a reload off of that PRC throw. HeeHo blocking in this corner, doing a good job of it, but Lucien finally gets that pickup, gets that closeout, evens up. Already evened up in the games, getting this first round here in this game 3. HeeHo very confidently going to carry to the corner.
Oh, the anti-air 6S. Oh my lord. Doesn't catch backdash, but man, does it catch some air to grounds. Take all of our resources nice and loaded.
That's a lot of damage too, man. We do got tension to play with. Oh wow, really good backdash 2K. Lucien is going to get their burst back, but you won't be able to spend it yet. You're going to have to spend it on the other side of the wall. HeeHo is going to get this hard knockdown. Already has that 50 tension ready to play with as well, but Lucien completely filled up like you were saying.
Yeah. Taking the wall break just for our resources back. Get ourselves some nice positive bonus. HeeHo's going to have to get a fair bit of mix right now. Oh, guard crush. Guard crush ate the burst. But it just wasn't enough because you have to guess for one more time. Oh. One more. And Capel stealing the corner again. HeeHo's been using that a lot these past few sets. Just stealing the corner constantly with Capel.
Yeah, and especially being able to PRC it off of S-Disc as well. You're already airborne. So definitely showing you how strong that button is. I know when people talk about how Millia can be one of the better ones in the game, you know, a lot of Millia up play I see on Twitter. It always starts with that Capel, man. But right now, HeeHo getting in, catching Lucien at the very tip with that close slash, and we didn't get to spend that burst. So yeah, we'll have it now, but look at that life bar.
It's pretty rough, but ooh, HeeHo got the defense, and we got the YRC out. That mix to close it out. Another point for HeeHo.
HeeHo is one set away from getting their team to the grand finals. One game away, that is. Lucien fighting very strongly out here. Lucien definitely one of the biggest proponents for the JeekLeague, man. This would not, excuse me, goddamn, this would not exist if it wasn't for Lucien. I'm gonna keep it a buck. We had a late night 3 a.m. call. Wondering, shot me a DM, said, yo, you up? I said, yeah, baby, what's up? We got in a call. Got Lucien in there, said, hey, hear me out. JeekLeague. I said, all right, thank you, homie. And this is where we're at now. 8 weeks later, and it all comes down to this. Thanks to everyone who's been able to put it on so far. We'll give a bigger shout out, credits towards the end. Of course, we're only in our first game here of grand finals. We'll have 3 total tonight. Lucien trying to get something started here with this throw. Has pretty decent resources as well. HeeHo, no burst, no tension, but we are running some of this pressure here on this Millia, getting a lot of those cross-up JHs.
Pressure going. Ooh, we got greedy with the hair card, trying to call out an option, but just didn't happen. Yeah, our full cashback guaranteed.
HeeHo does have resources, wondering, but with this low HP, with Lucien running this gunshot pressure, it feels like a mountain to climb, and Lucien just going to leave you at the bottom of the cliff with that one. Getting that first round.
Well, that's also an old-fashioned HC zoning, you know? I don't want to deal with your resources. I'm going to make you deal with mine.
It's a strong option, strong play, but now HeeHo is going to get you in some mix.
Yep. Capel sealing the quarter again. Or that move has been effective, but the BRC forward 2P reversed the situation. Give me that wall break, please.
Man, this BRC drift forward definitely really strong on quite a few characters, especially Lucien with that 2P to catch backdash and turn into a wall break. HeeHo was gonna make you hurt there for a second. Lucien feeling pretty confident about this round. Spent that burst, spent the tension to get some of that focus back, able to go for these shots into the reload. HeeHo does have burst if we need to use it, and it comes out on that interaction, but Lucien gets counter hit on that far slash. Unfortunate drop, but the hair needle chips it out. We're going still the set point for Team Factor.
Oh, it was a very rough spot to be. You gotta guess these 4 ways. Guess again. Here we go. HC combos are so crazy. He just did the same move 3 times and sent you all the way to the other side. What is this game? We play this for money.
We're playing $1,000 worth of money. And Lucien said, I want it more. Gonna get this wall splat into Deus Ex. We're gonna have, oh damn, look at the meter, man. We're gonna have enough tension for a mix essentially right as the interaction starts. HeeHo has all of their resources. Will we get a chance to use it though? Not after that S-disc whiff. Lucien gonna shoot you down, evening up the games. We're going to game 5 here in this set 5.
I mean, it's great that they wanted to play with their resources. Lucien wasn't gonna play with them. Lucien said, no, I'm gonna stay here with my toys and play with them over here. You can watch.
Wondering, I'm gonna keep it real, man. You know, as someone who likes both of these teams, I like both players on each team. I would hate to see one of them go. I think the best way for it to happen, especially if I was a spectator, if I was, you know, editing a VOD to put it on my YouTube, so to speak, I think it would be going down to that last set for a tiebreaker. I know both of these players want to have as much of a chance as possible, so Lucien's going to have to clutch it out here, and it's looking good with that air throw.
Good read. Oh, runs just runs straight towards that steady aim, not caring in the world. Cool. Unfortunately, get mixed here a little. Have the meter. I don't know if you heard that quick little whiff down there into the immediate PRC. I'm like, oh no, Millia's gonna come down in 2 seconds. Like, I got rid of that.
HeeHo with 100 tension here. The world's our oyster, man. Lucien doing a really good job with that up back, pressing all that FD. The Bad Moon gets the pickup. PRC to get to confirm with that JD after. HeeHo back on that set point here in this game 5. Is Team Factor going to make it to grand finals, or is Lucien going to put us in that first to 5?
Here we go, all the way into the corner. Oh, back throw. Get the H-disc meaty. I'm pretty sure that was once again another Capel cross-up, because oh my lord.
Oh man, HeeHo with the double Bad Moon. Lucien was ready with the burst. The roll gets the cross up. Both these players with tension to spend. Lucien with no ammo, and the far slash actually beats out that approaching 6S. Septum voices into this H disc. What's the mix going to be? We kept it pretty simple with some same side mids. HeeHo able to get some distance back with that YRC. Try to catch it with that close slash. Lucien trying to get away from this. Millia finally gets picked up. HeeHo ends up taking the set, and wondering, Team Factor secures their spot in grand finals of the JeekLeague.
Been a while.
Hey, look at that. Once again, the prediction was correct. You are talking to us again.
Yo, how's it going?
There was no lie. Yo, Wild, I think you worked for it. Wild, I think you worked for it. I think you can finally get a spot on the couch.
Thanks. I am the only one on our team who lost the set, so I think I should stay.
Never mind. Get off the
Honestly,
look, genuinely, this has been the best day of my life because I got to lose but still win. Like, this is honestly seeing my team just sweep is the greatest feeling I think I've ever felt as a competitor. Like, I am so overwhelmingly proud of my team. Like, this is it is insane. It's insane that I get to be on the same squad as these like genuinely incredible players.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now you know how I felt last time when you guys fought, like, what was it? Three workers, one unemployed. I didn't do anything, and y'all swept that. You guys are awesome.
Like, this.
While choosing to take you out was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm just so happy. Like, we heard.
I love how much you have to like zoom out of the whiteboard picture.
The whiteboard's so big. But it's so, yeah, you gotta get the mini whiteboard in there too.
Yeah,
wait,
you gotta
get the most recent one. Get the most recent one.
Yeah, the most recent one.
Yeah, get the most recent one.
Is there another one?
There's a new one.
That is the most recent one. No?
It's very slightly different, but like.
And I think kind of all that is there left to say is that whoever wins between better game design, 40 and Slip there, or who's better game design playing?
Mash.
Whoever wins between Mash or better game design, they just won't stand a chance.
I'm praying to the cosmos, man. I don't want to fight Goldlewis or Pot.
I mean, we've
Honestly,
been
neither.
we've been
And I
great so
win
far.
those matchups.
But this is just the best. I didn't get to. I wasn't playing when Aegis League was a thing, or I was, but I didn't have a team. So this is awesome.
Yeah.
I played in Aegis League, and I gotta say, because I was on a team with Lucien. I'm 90% sure, unless I'm literally losing my mind.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, it sucks having the goat that carried me be the blood on my hands that led us forward. But you know what? We move on.
We have to move on.
Yeah, we have to. You just move,
Yep.
and
We move. We win.
There's gonna be
We win
Uh,
all of
there's
them.
gonna be
Shout out-
another one of these, right?
Shout out. Oh yeah, that's a good question. Wonder, please tell me there's
It's
gonna
like-
be another.
I was
season.
gonna say like there's always another chance, but I don't actually know if there's gonna be another one or not.
Don't hold me to that. I don't
I'm
know.
holding you to it, Jeek.
Don't.
You have to say exactly, like, right now?
We'll see.
You
I'll say
are
that. We'll
you are
see.
being held to it. This was awesome.
right,
This
write
is like
it
the most
down.
fun. This is the most fun I've had
On the
playing
whiteboard?
Strive in.
Yep, write it down on the whiteboard. Jeek's official quote. We're definitely doing another one.
Yep.
This is. I don't know. I can't speak for anybody else, but this has been the most fun I've had playing Strive every week that we do it.
It's very fun.
I think so, yeah.
It's because it brings like being in call with 3 other people and we're all just popping off every time one of us wins. It's like it's a feeling of going to an event without paying the money to go to an event. Jeek, you have to do a second one, please.
That's like this one. I really like this. It's big. I like the teamwork. Sort of teamwork. Just in terms of like strategy, you know.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Oh, that's been my favorite part. It's
Mhm.
just- I've heard from some of the teams that they don't really plan out their weeks, and that sounds insane to me. We're playing for an $1,000 prize pot.
Split, but still, yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Still.
Yeah, I think it's like as soon as the previous match finishes, we always like go into the group chat and then we're like, okay, what are we gonna do? What's next?
Yeah.
Right up the
Wait,
past 2 weeks,
who
we
are we
were like,
sending?
okay, this first 5, you go here, you do this one. If they do this one, we do this one.
Mm-hmm. So death.
There's a little bit of strategy.
Yeah, I was initially planned to be the counter pick for Marvelo in case Ooey was like swamped with Walter. So
Walter didn't show
I'm
up.
kind of glad they
Yeah,
set Marvelo
tonight-
against me because I had already labbed the matchup.
I
Yeah,
love loses.
I love loses because Walter isn't here. We're assuming Walter is spending time with his girl, so love loses tonight.
We're assuming he's just in Canada with his girlfriend, but he's just like
Oh,
off doing his own thing,
Yeah,
grabbing a poutine or whatever,
you know, whatever those Canadians do.
getting the maple syrup out of the trees. I don't know what they do.
All right. Well, it was lovely having y'all up here. Y'all did great. Might have you back up here later tonight. Really depends on how we figured
Yeah,
out.
like after we
Yeah,
win, yeah, no, for
Are
sure.
we doing a pre-interview for that for grants? I mean, you have to,
Probably.
right?
Probably. It's just I think we're still figuring out grants, right? Or still.
Yeah, we still have to do.
Yeah,
EG
we
versus-
got Mash versus Better Game Design, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. Better Game Design was saying that they may have a sick player, so we're trying to figure that out right now.
Oh,
But they'll be coming up in
oh.
like 15 minutes, and hopefully we'll send it. But
Bro, we got 4 sick players. We're all sick
who's-
here.
That's true.
Exactly.
We're all
I'm
4
sick
of us
as
are kind of
fuck.
sick. Like we're all
yeah.
sick as fuck.
You also can ask
Quick question: Who's the sick player?
a boy.
Oh man.
All right, we're sorry. We have to write that down for the strategy meeting after this.
Interesting. We're dodging.
Interesting. Interesting.
Dang.
we do actually have to go play in the Factor. Team Factor's weekly bracket, which is our first week. It's gonna be weekly every Tuesday. Show up, tell your friends.
Yeah.
You can't register now, but next week, be there.
You can watch.
We'll find you.
Yeah, you can
We
also
Oh,
you can also watch this instead of the JeekLeague, but like you should also just watch both.
You need to have 2 Twitch streams pulled up in mini windows, one of the JeekLeague and one of the Factory.
You
Do
don't have
normal people not have like 5 open at once?
I have 2 monitors, so I don't really have to worry about that.
I have 2
Discord open
monitors.
on
I
one
have
of
the
them.
stream up on one thing, like watching our profiles light up and stuff, and I just have the Discord on the other one.
I can see Pot about to bust her nervous glorp.
Or the lamp.
Or the
Either one.
It's funnier if it's the lamp, yeah.
why do you think Glorp is nervous?
So you said mash on heads, better game design on tails. Here we go, seeing who's going to start as the home team. Better game design. Our first team for this next set will be better game design. It's going to be a boy, Cheryo, Nubenheimer, Lolo. If you still don't know the lore, this team is 2 pots, 2 Goldlewises, hence the name. I think a boy is coming down with a little bit, being a little bit under the weather today, so we may not see as much of him in the counter picking stage, but he may be coming out for the tiebreakers if we get to that point. Cheryo, Nubenheimer, Lolo, of course, very strong players, going to be holding it down for the most part.
And on the other side, we're gonna have Mash. We got Soldier, Big Will, Blue Heck, and Monkey King 94. So Mash team, they're doing a pretty great job so far in their run. They pushed pretty high.
I played
That was Major was fire, bro.
Final Fantasy 7 between.
Weak, bro.
You guys are playing. You guys are practicing the game.
No.
No,
Like,
not at all.
Right, so what I'm hearing is no warm up needed for this. You know, you're just gonna go in and win.
Who even plays this game?
They call me the Go Raw fella. Unfortunately,
Did a little warm up before this.
a little bit, just a little bit.
It's just a little bit.
How y'all feeling going in this? Going in a good better game.
It's gonna be a situation. Go lose and pot.
Goldlewis.
It's the 2 devils of this game.
Between a rock and a hard place, but we're gonna find a way
Yeah.
out.
Go.
We just gotta win. Literally, just
True,
win for
true.
it.
True.
And I see y'all have your new team edition due to the emergency swap out earlier. This part.
Mm-hmm.
Insert.
Yeah.
Actually scared to ask my later questions because it's here, but I think we'll be okay.
Oh,
You
Wow.
guys have anything you want to shill for Mash before we get to more?
chill. I can't shoot nothing, bro. I broke. It ain't looking good. It ain't looking good, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's true. I don't see no money in your wallet from Henny.
Yeah. It was looking dire, my friend. It was looking dire.
Shill the cash out. You could get them more. Like, you could get more money by donating to the match arena.
Yeah. That is true.
Cool.
I mean, wait a minute.
Yeah, everybody donates to Matcherino so we can get money.
Money spreading is all.
I gotta show my cash app and my PayPal, bro. But Insert, how you feeling, bro?
I am feeling all right. I'm ready to play Strat.
That's the May spirit. I really understand.
Yes.
Respectable,
Let's go.
respectable.
Let's
So that's how like join one. They're still booting this game up.
Yeah, bro still believes in the brightness of the world.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Best Kids Vision is still online.
True.
Maybe not for long, but
Oh god.
That's his vision forever.
no.
Hey, hop
That's
on
his
peak.
vision is Damon and Baby. That speak.
Yo, hop off peak.
That speak. Oh my god.
So, we'll get into the food questions. I'm a little scared to ask these, but so.
Uh-oh.
Hey, food question.
Don't ask Insert about pizza. Bad idea.
I will never apologize.
I remember. Be grateful that you're allowed on the couch. Honestly. All right, so we got McDonald's or Burger King.
Burger King. Overall,
McDonald's
Burger
every
King.
day.
Overall Burger King.
Yeah, Burger King.
Burger King, yeah.
Hey,
Get this
insert.
young fella out of here now.
Oh, all right.
What did the insert say?
Insert said McDonald's. Get him out.
I said McDonald's fries are way better though. Like
But overall,
But
who's
they're
the
not
overall?
worth it. It's not worth like everything
not
else
worth
being horrible.
I'm saying.
honestly,
Plus Burger King got onion rings. I can't lie.
Milkshakes, a good
They
burger.
got
Whopper. They got a Whopper.
chicken fries. Oh,
Chicken
They got
fries.
foot lettuce.
Mhm,
Burger King
mhm.
foot lettuce.
Burger King full of
Which one of you said that?
Wait, not it.
it was Blue Heck.
Big Well said foot lettuce.
That was insert. It was insert.
It was literally
Big Well said it first. Big Well said it first.
I'm hearing insert.
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Saved.
You're not saying better.
Oh,
And finally, we have a more simple question: apples or grapes?
apples.
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 Wrong answer. I was also told to chill Dairy Queen. I'll honestly a paycheck in the mail though, so there will be no Dairy Queen chilling. Oh, SQ. Okay, very different thing. Yes, there is a quick side chill. Actually, wait, no, Cheryo, you're a North Carolina resident.
Yeah, I was about to say like I could just chill it.
This is good.
Yeah, everyone who is able-bodied and has a way to get to North Carolina on the weekend of September 27th to the 28th, you should come through. So it's called SQXL. It's trigger themed, so it's gonna be like Kill la Kill, Gurren, Cyberpunk. You know what I'm saying? Those peak animes, and then it's gonna be anime fighters. So you got all the gears. You got CF. Everyone loves CF, right? And then yeah, it's in NC. So Cookout is like right down the road.
Wait.
Like literally lock in. Come through.
Will Carl be banned? Will Carl be banned?
And I am not a TO, so you shouldn't ask me.
Flight canceled.
That's not
Flight
the
canceled. But yeah, come through. And Gavin already posted it in the chat because he's a goat. So yeah, that's my mini show.
Yeah. So yeah, do make your way to SQ. It's gonna be a great time. Come on out. You have the Start GG pinned in the stream. So how are you boys feeling going into this?
It's a little bit a little sketchy.
Positively bereft.
A couple players were, going down later, and a boy is out with. So,
I mean,
He's like dying.
it's basically like this. Like, you're playing a fighting game. You're working really hard because you have to, because your character requires it, because they're worse than the characters you're fighting against, and it's like that's kind of where we're at right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
I would also say that this is like my first day back playing after like a week plus. So that's my out if I play like shit today.
everyone
That's your cope.
Yep.
Yeah, we're actually all crusty, but we're also a lot worse. So
Yeah,
hopefully,
you guys don't even
well.
you guys don't even play this game. So
I really don't. Like I'm a Grand Blue player. You see my streams?
no, you're a TO now. So you only got one back.
True. Literally come to SQ. I'm not playing.
It's
I'm
true.
not asking anymore.
True. It's a man like that registration. We still have the early bird registration. You could.
Until Friday, or is it like Saturday? I don't fucking know.
I'll be there. You should be there too.
Holy peak. Get Jeek out here.
Mr. Jeek, we need you there.
No, I don't know. I'm gonna keep my eye on it. I don't want to say nothing because I don't want anyone to get their hopes up, but I'm gonna keep my eye on that one.
My hopes are up.
So that's a yes. Nice to know. I'll see you there.
So we got some final questions real quick.
Okay.
Word up.
We got, the fun ones. We got hot dog or hamburgers.
What was
Hamburgers.
Strictly hamburgers, like no cheese.
They can have cheese.
Oh, I mean, it's not close. It's burgers.
Yeah, it's literally cheeseburgers. Like,
Yeah,
what are we saying?
You'd have to be the biggest glizzy glazer in history to do with that.
I'm
I don't know
gonna
if I'll-
get some people off, but glizzies aren't even that good. Sorry. Did not.
Hey, be happy that 3 workers, 1 unemployed ain't here.
I mean, if they like mid, that's okay.
Sure. And next
Wizard
we got.
Authors have a target on your back now. Careful.
We now got hamburgers or tacos.
There's
Okay.
Now that's a
It's
my
tough
hamburgers
one.
again, but
It's like high key tacos, high key, like a good taco, like bro. Come on.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I could go either way
I
on
really
that.
think I like burritos more. So if that was burritos, then we have a discussion.
But if you give me like a good birria taco,
Dude,
you know, down in SoCal, you can find some good authentic ones, and yeah, it's hard to find a burger that clears that.
Right. So final decisions.
I'm gonna go with tacos.
it's tacos.
Hamburger.
Some people are just wrong, you know.
This is insane.
And finally, for the last question, we got tacos or burritos.
That's gotta be burritos. Me
I
personally.
mean,
I'm a glutton, so
it
I need
still
a
kind of depends.
fat burrito to gobble down, and you just can't get that with a taco.
Okay, but like,
You gotta make a decision.
you know what? Just for you, I'll say burrito. Just for you.
Oh wait, are we?
All right, y'all. Our second semifinals match of the JeekLeague to find out who will make it to that grand finals. It's better game design up against MASH. MASH is on the away side to start, so they had to declare their picks, and they said Sunny D would be starting it off here in the first of 3. His opponent will be Lolo, one of the strongest Goldlewises we have in the world, not just the NA scene, going to be fighting it out here. Starting us off, I'm still joined by Wondering Human, and how we feeling, man?
I'm feeling good. This has been so far a very back and forward round, but right now, Lolo's getting a pretty good hit that you would want to see into probably death. Nope, we bursted. Into the fuzzy. Unfortunate.
Yeah, very unfortunate, especially because Sunny D had that 100 tension right. One more hit, the world would have been your oyster. Lolo showing you that White Wild Assault still has good uses even here in Season 4. Sunny, what I like about Sunny is that they're not very overzealous with their stamina spending. You know, they only really use one at a time. They save the rest for the mix. They save the rest to cash out for the big hits, and it pays off because now they're sitting here with 2 stamina. If they can just get a good hit with this 50 tension, it could be pretty good, but unfortunately couldn't get that Hawkbaker after the 6P. Lolo still here in the corner, getting DP through. Sunny got you with that counter hit close slash, and now you're sent through with that hard knockdown. No resources, but we do got positive bonus.
See, ooh, backdashing the close slash, that 6th frame of invuln putting in work. Here we go. Oh, securing the game. Shout out Behemoth.
Shout out Behemoth, the 3rd character on the screen. Actually, though,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Like lore-wise,
Yeah.
isn't there something in there? Do we know anything about what's in there?
Aliens or like anomalies of sorts. I don't actually know what, but because you know the boy Goldlewis works at Area 51.
I do love that you used the word anomaly there. I can't really put my finger on why, but I did like how you chose anomaly.
It's a UMA or something.
Oh, it's an UMA. Guys, shout out to the Horse Girl Gotcha game that just came out. Lolo, a big fan.
With Behemoth into 2 S's was a little greedy there, and Sunny D, of course, getting that free counter hit, taking through the wall. Here we go, 6K. Backdash to close slash.
Yeah, Sunny's like, you're having too much fun. And dude, also these 6P anti-airs have been crazy. Sunny's been getting them a lot.
The Sin 6P is pretty nasty, I can't lie. Ooh, but the super PRC, I'm not holding that Oki. Dash cancel, nothing. Yeah, you gotta burst that. It's way too much damage you gotta take there otherwise. Jesus Christ.
chasing you down with that stamina, and that's why it pays off to be Sunny D, how he's so cautious with spending it, right? Because then you do get that big hit, you are ready to cash out, especially when you have that 100 tension for that full damage RTL. So Sunny really good at cashing out on this Sin. Definitely one of the strongest Sin players. Definitely knows all of those combo routes. We've been working on that theory.
Yeah. Oh, there's the overhead though. Here we go into the wall because Goldlewis crossed us up. Goldlewis low-key got 4 characters on the screen. We got the aliens and the behemoth, and we got drone.
Dog, have you seen I won't out the players, but have you seen the players that have the assless chaps Goldlewis mods?
No.
Okay, never mind. Lolo very active with those jump back JD. Sunny's still getting another anti-air counter. Wondering with... No.
Isn't that concerning?
That's a real thing. You don't know what I'm talking about? Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
I'm sure it was. I think we gotta get you off a Game Banana sometimes.
Yeah, I'll be on that Game Banana. And you know what my first mod I ever downloaded off of Game Banana was?
What was it?
It was Millia with pants. It gave her like jeans on all of her skins.
That's kind of neat. Also, yeah, we did get the confirmation of the acronym. It was unidentified mysterious animal.
Goldlewis does not believe in aliens. Whoa, that's actually kind of awesome about him then. So like the thing in his coffin, it's an, like, we know it's an alien, right? But he doesn't even believe that it's an alien. He's like, nah, this is my friend. This is
this an animal?
Yeah, this is a Hyrax in here. Make the sound, wondering.
Whoa, what sound?
The Hyrax sound.
I don't know what that is.
Alright. And Sunny D. Getting 2P anti-aired right here, man. These behemoths beating us up. We linked in that 2K. We got this Sin here in the corner. Unfortunately, couldn't keep that BT combo going. But that overhead after was able to take it. Look at that damage. Sunny does have some resources to spend. And that was only a soft knockdown. So that BRC drift forward was a smart choice. Lolo going to scoop you and get that burst.
Oh no, white wall was all controlling the neutral. What the hell is a Hyrax, by the way? Why are you gatekeeping this?
Mika-chan actually points something out that I do know, saying that the weapons are named after the Umas. So the one being called Thunderbird. You guys ever play Yu-Gi-Oh? You guys ever play Danger Thunderbird? You guys know what card I'm talking about? Anyways. Sunny getting a good throw here in the corner. It's just wondering if everyone can hear me right now. If everyone had an open mic, they'd be like, "Yeah, Jeek, I know exactly what you're talking about." It's just wondering over here.
You age yourself more and more every stream,
dude. Dangers came out in like 2017.
I didn't see it. Didn't happen.
Here we go, guys. Lolo with a lead here against Sunny, but we were able to get one of those games. If you want to show them some support, please go ahead, hit that exclamation point Matcherino, guys. I'd really appreciate it. Claiming a code, add to the prize pool, and if you were to get a JeekLeague shirt, no pressure. All of the money goes towards covering the shipping and going to the prize pool, so this would be a good one to add to if you were interested. So yeah. But right now, Sunny going to be pulling up when you get in these throws. We got those tensions to spend, but Lolo with a back throw incident. Full security drone going to pick you up with that low BT. Sunny going to be sent through after taking a lot of damage, but it's only a soft knockdown. We do have resources to play with. Both players trading BRCs, but Sunny gets the back throw.
Oh, but we get the final hit, letting us to potentially set point. We go.
Oh my dude, Lolo on a fucking joystick. You see that, man? My man wiggling back and forth. God damn, you look like a StarCraft player fucking with that APM just going back and forth, man. We're hitting the flicks.
Oh my lord. Okay, we don't die there. Another DP? Saw the mercy that was granted and just took advantage of it immediately. DPing again.
Danger bonus on the Sunny, but so you gotta not be scared of getting that danger when you're faced with a Goldlewis drone. It's actually low-key optimal depending on what character you're playing. Being able to wait, time out that mechanic, and then get back in like Sunny did, able to break the wall, has the stamina, the fight with, and the tension building up, but Lolo with a good counter hit, answering with the burst.
So ID Behemoth is insane. Into the overhead, securing the final game so suddenly. It's going to be a 3-1 for better game design. We got Newmanheimer versus Insert, May versus Pot to take it up for the next first to 3. This is a little bit of a spooky matchup. You know, May does good damage, however, a very RPSable character, so Pot really likes having some situations like that where they just Pot Buster and win.
Being very active with those far-ranging normals, man. Trying to get maybe a stray hit into an S Dolphin. Insert probably buffering that. But Newmanheimer had a lot of damage lined up. Insert said, I still want to play this round. I still have a chance. I'm going to spend that burst. Oh my god. The way that pays off for the Potemkin there, being able to go into the full screen slide head after, that is crazy. I mean, Hammer.
Oh my god. Oh, but the Dolphin into the armor. It's unfortunate. Newmanheimer taking the round.
Nice whiff punish there from Newmanheimer, calling out that 5k round start from Insert. Being active with that 5H as well. May probably unironically, you know, I'm not a big matchup analyst guy, but I wonder if May actually has some trouble in this matchup. Because, of course, those big counter hits when you hit them are going to be great, right? But they're kind of stubby against a character like Potemkin that can kind of almost zone you out with some of these normals. Go for some whip punches as well. And you know, this season for Potemkin, when they get the hit, they're going to be dealing a lot of damage. 2+ on that one Potemkin Buster. Kept it safe with the PRC. Insert now has Newmanheimer cornered. Had that vertical Dolphin. Bet it all on throw. Had the PRC to keep it safe, but an amazing tech from Newmanheimer.
Air trade, rather unfortunate for Insert because they're lower on the health. Although May's buttons are a little stubby, the one reassuring risk is that they're mostly disjointed, and also he has solid air buttons as well as Dolphin. Dolphin being incredibly quick makes it so that if she hits into armor, she could just like immediately Dolphin out and break it for the most part.
Yeah, good point.
Dolphin's 7-frame, 9-frame startup.
Yeah, especially if you're on top of it, right? Like, I mean, you already, you know what character you're playing against at this point, right? You know you're fighting season 4 Potemkin, right? So if you're ready for it, ready to cancel into those Dolphins to call, you know, almost on reaction to the armor. Can you react to it that fast? I'm not sure. But point is, we're going to game 2. We're going to see what counterplay Insert has ready up against Newmanheimer. Of course, Newmanheimer got that first game, updated the scores incorrectly. I'll get that fixed for you guys.
You can react to it, but also like it's a very safe buffer because it's S Dolphin. I got a little bit of the patient neutral, 2 neutral masters.
Big shouts to Newmanheimer. Actually, there was a bracket ran by some of our community members recently. Big shouts to Medikit running that Mr. Bad Guy's Wild Ride. Ran a bracket for Kensei and them where they banned some characters. Potemkin was banned. Newmanheimer still showed up and pulled out the Nago, which was awesome. Insert, I think, actually did pretty well in that bracket as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think they did make top 8, if I'm not wrong.
Man, we're gonna throw loot out here, man. Newmanheimer ain't gonna have a chance to answer unless, of course, on the other side of the screen we still have some HP left.
You know, a little bit of Street Fighter 6. Oh, Pot slowly building the 50. Here it is. 2K stub. No, sir, you have to play my game. Holy car, Pop Buster round start.
Was a punish as well, so Insert. I'm not sure exactly what we went for there, but got called out. Did get some good counter hits here. Neubenheimer was ready with the burst. Didn't want to eat too much damage. I mean, even Potemkin isn't immune to the damage this little pirate can inflict.
Oh, and there's the Power Bot Buster. Your mash means nothing to me. I'm already there.
Ooh, getting flicked on that reversal dolphin. Yeah, I mean, of course, that's a pretty good option against projectiles, but also these approaching special moves that Insert wants to use on that horizontal dolphin. We did just get hit, and I mean, wondering, didn't I call it? Look at this damage that Make and deal, even to Potemkin if you get the right hit. Insert feeling pretty good here.
A good chunk. Unfortunately, I'm thinking that combo is not going to be able to kill, but we have the meter to make this situation work out. Boom. Fixation wall break for the point. The Insert taking it up a 1-1.
Strong stuff right there, man. Insert saying, hey, this ain't gonna be easy. I mean, shout outs to our last opponents also started off with a 1-1, but Lolo was able to clutch it out. We'll have to see if Neubenheimer is going to do the same here for better game design, or if MASH did the right thing by putting Insert here. Of course, I mean, the interesting thing about better game design is that because it's only Potemkin and only Goldlewis, at least you know what you're going to prepare for, right? Like, at least you know what the matchups are potentially going to be. So,
well, at least you
yeah, it's a rock and a hard place, though, you know?
Yeah. There's still so many strongest characters in Strive. Oh. And Neubenheimer's just really clean at controlling the space, not by committing to like a large bunch of the slow like 2P jabs approaching. Oh, we just dunked on a child. Holy! Oh, goodbye.
Oh yeah, I didn't see exactly what Insert pressed there, but I did see that we weren't blocking any longer. So yeah,
that was a throw. That was a throw to try to grab the armor. Oh, we ran right into the Potemkin Buster's loving arms. Good backdash on the 2S.
I'll speak to you candid. Watching Neubenheimer stream, it's funny watching him play because, you know, he'll get hit by something. He's like, oh, what the fuck was that? Oh my god, that's cheap. And then he gets a pop buster, and my man is laughing, dude. the feast or famine in terms of if you're having fun or not it's very polarizing. Good stuff, Insert getting this counter hit in this awesome wall assault combo that carry Neubenheimer all the way to a wall break off of that counter hit.
Very scary stuff. Oh, the 2P countering the startup of that far slash. Got the slow yet patient neutral. May does have the meter here, but Pa has the buttons to try to gatekeep. Oh, fortunate. Now I gotta guess. But we made it over. Can't combo for too long though because of the. Oh, it's the wall. Oh my god. The wall gatekeeping the combo, letting Neubenheimer get the hit into a confirm. Taking it up 2-1. Holy.
The Potemkin players will call it gap. Man, what the hell? We weren't even close though, dude. Look at this replay again.
The extended hurt box. Extended hurt box put them into it. So unfortunate.
Oh my god. Better Mika Jen in the chat. Better game design.
Pa is like the best game design.
I think we missed the Kara Buster right there. Insert was able to start this round normally, not just getting thrown about. Gonna get that cross up overhead.
The mix. Now we're bursting out of here. Pot slowly makes their way towards. Oh, good whiff punished into this. Oh, gold bursting out. Actually making it out of the super, not getting caught into the later hitbox of it. Gonna get a nice combo here. No kill though. Got 50 meter to make this neutral work with some positive bonus.
And look like it's going to fast RC low. That dude, Insert, very strong with this May mix, man. Able to get some stray hits on Neubenheimer. Finally gets that Kara Buster. I mean, dude, how many times have we gone for the Kara Buster round start? We went for it in this first round of this game, but it was a whiff. Now we got this May in the corner. We're doing pretty well for ourselves.
Ooh, the counter hit. Goodbye. Heavenly Potemkin. Basta. I'm pretty sure what happened there is that their walkback got caught by the Kara Potemkin Buster. So May might be one of the few characters that has a slow enough walkback speed to actually still get caught by that.
Dude, I like how we're able to convert even off of those simple JPs right now. May, a character that does a lot of damage off of some of these other slash normal hits, but we're just keeping it simple when we get those JPs into the soft knockdowns, the hard knockdowns, and then we get the big hits afterwards.
Because really, any confirm's a good confirm. When you're trying to go for positive bonus, because that makes you go from not so scary to the scariest you can be against a character like Pot. So you really need everything you could get. Good far slash into the kill. Insert taking it up 2-2.
Now, guys, if you haven't been watching the whole league, then you may not be familiar with Team MASH. Insert actually a late addition. Shout out to Monkey King, the bedman for MASH, that helped them get to this point in the first place. Unfortunately, couldn't participate for the rest of the league, so instead we had Insert come in as a replacement, a emergency fill. And honestly, the little bit we've been able to see of Insert so far, they've been a very great pickup, I'd say.
Good jump out. You see, they're just like that, Maybe being able to cancel into the Dolphin, consistently just got the armor hit.
It looked like we whiffed there for a second, but we kept it safe with that 5P. Insert able to still deal a lot of damage with this high APM. We're rewarded for it, but bet it all and throw. Didn't have the RC to keep it safe after. Nubenheimer actually running this game plan, walking you down the screen right now.
Losing a lot of space, but the Dolphin able to just take it all back. Bringing you to the other wall. Goodbye.
Damn, man. Insert putting us on set point here.
Yeah, is this set point? This is set point.
Oh, the vertical Dolphin gets answered with the burst. Nubenheimer wants to keep you in this corner.
The 2K low profiling, the low profiling the jump in, but man, this pickup. Good pressure with the mash out. It's a little little burst safe route and kind of make sure we get the kill.
Oh, I like that route right there, man. The 2P just to answer anything on round start, even if it gets blocked. Blue water assault, and you get in, then you got to guess for the throw. We're going to catch you with that close slash. Insert wants to spend that burst. We want to try to take this round. Good job getting over that Garuda. Definitely not going to accidentally fall into it in the middle of a combo again. But because that Nubenheimer gets to flick you back. Dude, that 2D counter hit paying off for a full screen hammer fall is
my
crazy.
God.
Armor pop buster coming in. One more hit will do it.
Going for a chip. Oh, you can't block all of that. You just run out of meter. Very unfortunate. That's going to be Nubenheimer taking it 3-2 right at the end. Cheryo versus Blue Hack. Sin versus Goldlewis again. Only so much variety on better game design.
Yeah, it definitely seems like they're feeling like the Goldlewises are good against the Sins. Yeah. So, and also big shout outs to both these players, I think normally running the first to fives for their respective teams. I think we've streamed both Blue Hack and Cheryo first to fives quite a few times already. Blue Hack getting that nice dash back BRC OS to fight back against Cheryo. We're going to send you through. Cheryo does have a lot of tension and security to play with here. We're basically even in terms of most of our resources.
go. We got the 100-meter to work with. The Sin is going to get us the wall break. Because it's still a scary spot. Because Goldlewis could just do some. Oh, never mind.
Damn, dog. That was an amazing answer. Or maybe even can you react to that? Amazing back throw right there from Blue Heck. And we're gonna send you through here on the wall, that 2P to just guarantee the wall splat. And that's pretty good damage against Goldlewis, but we don't have the stamina no longer.
I can't lie, that's a very hard reaction to do. So that was either just a read because I felt really early, or just a quick react. Ooh, Lord, but that counter hit. Gonna be chipping away at this health bar.
Dude, that was a crazy combo there from Cheryo. Was this a safe jump on the RTL? It
was,
but
the
100 meter makes it burst safe, or rather keeps it safe, and then Cheryo answers with the burst.
Not going to be enough to kill. Oh, wait, but the E? No. Still not enough. 100 meter to do it on the Soki. The 6P into nothing. Back up at PRC drone. Oh. A little scramble yet towards the end here.
Oh. That was a cool
Catching
match
them.
right there. Wondering Cheryo getting that last minigun, and I think I'm realizing does Sin even have a good way to answer dashback JD from Goldlewis? I think Cheryo found a good checkmate right there.
I guess the main idea would be to try to like hit the landing recovery with a beat driver or something, but it's also just a very hard button to contest for most characters in the game. Oh Lord, that's a score. Thankfully we had burst, so it got censored.
That's going to be game one going to Cheryo here for better game design. Guys, a reminder, this is a first of 5. So we're going to be here a minute, y'all. Okay, so settle in. We're going to be fighting here for a bit. Win or lose, sweep or not. And these can go pretty long, man. We've seen some pretty back and forth first of 5s. If you guys are interested in checking those out, ! YouTube. If you guys are in the Twitch stream and haven't subbed to the YouTube, I'm going to keep it 1,000,000, guys. Would really appreciate those subs. I'm only 60 or so away from getting that monetization. If you're watching this and you haven't subbed, please just think about hitting that sub button. I would really appreciate it. Blue Heck going to burst out of that corner. Cheryo, however, getting that whip punish there on that 6P. We're nicely DPing through here. And an amazing just block answer there from Cheryo. Gets the back throw here on the Sin.
Here we go. Little BRC fuzzy. The low. That's going to be another round. BRC is such a cool mechanic. I can't lie.
Dude, honestly, I'm that statistic. Strive was my first fighting game. And I got to keep it 1,000,000 with you, man. That every fighting game I've played since, nothing gives me that same awesome system mechanic feeling that RC gives me, bro. I love RC in this game and all the different ways you can use it, how universally good it is, and like, but in a bunch of different situations, and how it can change between characters so much. Good whip punish right there on the throw. Blue Heck's going to try to get Cheryo sent through this wall.
Ooh, good run up 6P, hitting that JD, but we drop, unfortunately. Air throw. Here's the drone. The overhead. The low. Yeah, but he was hit far, holy. In an instance, I say that I whiffs. And the tap does to secure it off. We tying it up, tying it up.
We're brawling out here, though, wondering. It's been pretty crazy. Able to convert off those tumbles. Sin is the king of that. A good 2S to check your approach, though. Cheryo is going to send you through the wall on the other side. No, going to go for this throw, though, after the reset. Drone actually secures the wall break.
Yeah, Drone, my favorite third character in the game. Good jump over. We have the meter to make something work here, but I think we're going to get sent through the wall first. Never mind. No super. Little ore farm.
Ooh,
the fake out.
Oh, unfortunately couldn't route into that Wild Assault quick enough to deny Cheryo's burst. But dude, hopefully we caught that in the replay. That was fucking crazy. The JD landing before it comes out. So Cheryo blocking high, but then it turns into a throw.
I was like the old-fashioned Soul Bad Guy Bandit Ringer throw feint.
Yeah, we got Bandit Bringer at home, man.
I got the dollar store bandit.
Damn, that was. I still can't get. That was crazy. Have you seen that before? Anyways, game 3.
Oh, huge counter hit there. I'll try to use drone to pick it up, but the drone just wouldn't connect towards the end.
Ooh, the beak driver downtown, getting the counter hit and answering the drone, taking away that security and your life bar. Cheryo, hard knock down the other side, does have a lot of tension to play with, and it's going to do it on the super. Blue Heck is 6King here, so that's going to be a punish.
Choosing the cash out. Ooh, good throw on the Kara. A win for something too fancy, our combo theory. Not exactly in line there, but it worked out. It's okay.
Yeah, Blue Heck just trying to show off now. Got 1 clip, try to get 2. Nah, homie, you only get 1 clip. We only get 1 clip per tournament set, okay? Come on, $1,000 on the line.
This is a first of 5. Please keep it in the budget. I have so many high moments in Aura. Good burst out. Here comes the boy. YRC baited. Gonna see a good chunk go away here. You see the drone reset though.
Into the super. Is this enough? Wonder?
All
No
the way.
Oh my god, it is.
A score. That super went full cranked. Instant death.
Yo, who out here cranking their...
Careful.
Okay.
Careful.
I didn't even get to finish it. Wondering if it goes careful. Man, oh, dude, Wonder, I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. These overheads been going crazy. These hoof stomps got like 100% hit rate, it feels like.
Hoof stomps one of those messed up reactions as well. I can't lie. There's a lot of like 21-20 overheads that are like hard as hell to see.
Oh yeah. To be clear, I'm not blocking any of these, but just up here at this upper echelon just goes to show how strong that mechanic, that normal special move rather, still is, even against some of the best players in the game. Oh, Cheryo had the stream unmuted, was able to block that one, but that 6H is going to catch that backdash. We're going to get you a splat here on the wall. Not enough to kill, but Cheryo does have burst.
Burst here. Ooh, but they'll run up far / not care in the world. Sniping Cheryo. I mean, another point for Blue Heck. Got 13,000 channel points. What am I supposed to do with that?
I'll figure out what to do with the channel points one day, homie. I'll figure it out. I was thinking, when I was doing the watch-alongs, the restreams for some of these majors as of late, which has been really fun, by the way. Thanks for everybody who comes out to those. There's got to be some, what we were doing was predictions in the middle of the matches and stuff. Point being, I'll probably come up with some redeems during that. It's just hard to come up with, like, how can I get a redeem for the stream that doesn't also cannibalize the tournament, right? Because I don't want to put anything on the overlay right now. I want to be able to upload this VOD for later and stuff, So I don't know. I'll figure it out one day.
Oh, we'll find something nice. Ooh, good burst bait. I'm not gonna get the most reward for it, but a big reward of taking the burst is good enough.
Man, dude, Blue Heck got some awesome Wild Assault routes in general off of some of these light hits, right? 2K, 5K. I think we saw a 2K, 2D Wild Assault route in the previous game. Like, we were really good at using all of our resources, and Cheryo finally blocking the hoof stomps. Blue Heck punishing you for it. That was crazy.
Good IBFDs making sure that you have to spend a little more stamina to get that mix for free. Oh, fortunately ran too far under.
A lot of security here, man. We can probably use... Oh my god, and also able to get through that drone. That was actually awesome of there of Blue Heck. The DP comes out. No stamina to keep it going, but as long as you're just getting out of that Goldlewis pressure, it's good enough. We got the life lead. Now we got the burst lead. The second time we get to the drone, but this time Cheryo was ready with the back throw.
Here comes the pressure. Counter hit close option. This should be enough. There it is. That's another point for Blue Heck. I also just realized the funny little pun in Cheryo's name of misdemeanor. Misdemeanor. Yeah. Like a misdemeanor, but a misdemeanor.
Huh.
Like when you commit a felony or a misdemeanor.
Huh.
He's misdemeanor.
Huh. That's crazy. Very good one. J2 Smooth, thank you for that exclamation point bracket in the chat. I don't know why I thanked you for that. But welcome. Guys, if you're watching the VOD and you want to come check out the Twitch stream live with us and say dumb stuff in the chat and have me react to it, twitch.tv/itsjeek, ITS Jeek. Would love to have you here. We stream this stuff live, the JeekLeague, the JeekLeague Academy, the JeekLeague Opens, and we also try to do some other events around the scene too. So if you're ever interested in checking us out, that's where we host it live. And appreciate you for watching the VOD. Cheryo already has a pretty good lead here in this round, man. Yeah, not going to be much Blue Heck's going to be able to come back with there. Of course, we are down a couple games, so Cheryo is going to have to lock in if we're going to climb it back. Reminder, this is a first of 5, so Blue Heck only needs 2 more. Cheryo is going to have to get 4 if we're going to claim this set.
Behemoth control the neutral. Ooh. The battle of the 2 S's. Sin came out on top. Time right. We have 50 meter here though, so we have our reversal options, but the backdash is good enough.
Are we so
anti-air super?
Oh. Yeah, I saw Blue Heck's backdash. I didn't know if we would be safe at that point yet, and unfortunately we weren't, at least if you're rooting for Team MASH over here. Cheryo getting caught with that 5D. Not enough to kill, though. Able to chase you down with that far slash.
Ooh, the jump in. The mix. No full confirm, though, which is a little unfortunate, but able to get the drone out. Tries to go for a cheeky little cross-up, but Cheryo blocks it. The call-out on the backdash gives the round to Blue Heck.
That was some really good stagger in general from Blue Heck. We're getting this pickup. We're going to spend that stamina and bait the burst, dog. That is crazy. I'm going to actually have to watch this VOD back because I didn't realize that route right there was burst safe, but Blue Heck able to bait it out.
6K is a very versatile YRC safe move. It's only like 10 recovery. So just hold on it. It's actually very safe. That's another point for Blue Heck, taking it up 4-1 in its anchor match.
Now, guys, I'm only saying this because the score is what it is. I'm not trying to claim any early winners or nothing, but reminder that Better Game Design has already gotten 4 points in their previous games. If MASH wins this, then they'll be at 3 points. So Better Game Design still has the lead. Then, if Better Game Design wins the next 2 first to 3 sets, which, you know, history says that they will because they just won the last 2, then there will be no second first to 5 because they will have more than 7 points. You can no longer tie. The moment you get more than 7 points, you can't tie. We call the set. So MASH winning this, of course, is going to be pretty good for them, but then they're going to have to keep it going if they're going to want to win the whole thing.
Ooh, good confirm. Securing a round for Cheryo. A little behemoth action. This is a funky combo. Oh, but didn't get the close slash right at the end there, so it dropped. Unfortunate, but we do get to keep our corner. He's ID backed, just contesting this space. Getting another round. Very close set point, potentially right here.
Yeah, Cheryo has been picking it up every game in terms of this momentum, but Blue Heck has just been relenting rather since the very beginning. Cheryo getting better about this Sin defense that Blue Heck has been representing, this this pressure that Blue Heck's been representing rather, and Cheryo able to get these good hits every once in a while, going for these resets. And look at the damage, man, especially in the pilots of Cheryo's hands. When this Goldlewis gets some of these straight hits, we chunk away on Blue Heck's HP. But they're doing just as good of a job of getting those hits, spending that stamina, baiting resources even, and then getting kills. Look at this, linking that 5K into RTL. That's going to be a wall break from the other side of the screen.
Yeah. This is rough, though, because Cheryo does have 100 meters, so they could just... Yup. Death Laser. Oh, but is this quick enough to get the kill? It's not, but thankfully it doesn't combo for Blue Heck. Depending who you're rooting for.
Oh, man.
Ooh, a slow stagger. The 2K 2D Wild Assault. Getting the kill. Blue Heck taking it 5-1.
Starting off this next match, we flip the script. The team sets are going in the other direction. It's going to be a run back, though, for Better Game Design and for Better Game Design's Nubenheimer and Inserts Mash. You know what I'm trying to say. Point being, these players already played once where Nubenheimer countered Insert, but now Insert's actually counting Nubenheimer. It's paying off so far for this Potemkin, but good match there from Insert to get out of this corner.
Got the combos here, get a little Oki. This is kind of a rough spot to be as me. Because although you do have the meter advantage, Pot did build the 50. We're confident with it. Oh, the air throw down into the Garuda, knowing that you want to jump. Fortunate little drop there. Few resets go a long way. The overall score is currently 4-3.
Yeah, refresher on that score. Shout out to HeeHo in there in the chat. Did pretty well for Team Factor. They made it to their grand final spot. We're still trying to figure out who's going to join them between Better Game Design and MASH. So far, Better Game Design won the first of 3s, but MASH won the first of 5. Score is 4-3 for Better Game Design. Still a chance to tie depending on how these next matches go. Insert doing pretty well for themselves this round.
Ooh. We got the post-wall break scenario. Ooh, just armoring out, not a care in the world. Oh, rip the super input. I think that was supposed to be Hammerfall, but... talk about it. Oh, catches the backdash. Here's the fuzzy. Why does Pot get this? The double slam. Oh, and that's goodbye. Burst safe. Kill. Oh, no, never mind. Come on.
Oh, and unfortunately missed the... I think that was... Oh, man. Good active 2D right there. I think that was a... not 2D, 5K. Yeah. Point is that Nubenheimer, I think, represented... What was that? Slide head? Wondering?
Yeah, slide head, slide head. Actually, no, that's Hammerfall, Hammerfall, sorry. Oh, wait, no, slide... Yo, no, Hammerfall is the one where he slides in, like he slides towards you. Slide head's the one where he falls down on his face.
Yeah, I remember when I first started learning this game, I remember being so irritated that that's that the slide head was the one where he falls and the slide was named after the fall. I'm getting confused even trying to say it right now, to be honest, but here we go. Insert trying to get that 5HN. Nubenheimer was able to get that first game, but dude, we went down to the last game the last time these two players had the fight in the last team set. We'll see if it pans out that way again. Insert trying to get something started this round, but Nubenheimer had a really great start.
Here we go with corner pressure, get our plus. Good pressure after the 6P. Insert's been doing a pretty good job at boxing Pot in with the Just in the corner with the far slash, just Kane almost. Oh. Did not grab them out of the Dolphin. Oh, but we bursted into our super. Here we go again.
Yeah, most characters... Nice match right there from Insert. Most characters are willing to spend that burst if they have 100 tension, because that's sometimes all you need to secure the whole round. But Potemkins only need to do it when they have 50, right? Because you get that burst and get that Gigantic Kai, and all of a sudden, what are you going to do about it? But Insert was able to still win that round. Great stuff.
You got one of the best neutral tools of all time in this game. All time. It's definitely stronger. Yeah, HeeHo and chat singing SJS sweep. We believe. Good pressure. Even though the rewards have not been like the greatest, constantly getting the reward makes it add up so much. Because like, look at the health differential after all those hits.
Man, Insert doing a great job right here, and then was able to answer that wake up. Pop-Buster from Nubenheimer tried to go for a burst bait, but we didn't actually get the burst back fast enough. So Nubenheimer was actually able to route into that Hammerfall, getting this Pop-Buster red RC. Yeah, you had to burst that because you know the Heavenly was coming.
Now you're in a very rough spot because Pa has the entire screen controlled really, and there's the air throw. Doesn't get hit into the. Oh, never mind. Gets hit by the meaty Garuda anyways. Unfortunate.
Yeah, potentially was trying to maybe do a wake up button of some kind, maybe a wake up super.
I'm assuming wake up super, but didn't get the input or just got hit right there.
It was definitely a weird one. Great routing there by Nubenheimer. Of course, wanted to dunk you back into that Gigantic High. We saw that option earlier, but wasn't able to get it right there. Was still able to answer with that meaty Garuda. And now we're going to game 3. Now, even if Better Game Design wins this, they'll only be at 6 points. Doesn't mean that they win the whole set. MASH still will be able to take it if they win their next 2 games. I'm only saying that because there's a lead here, but it's not over yet. This is a first to 3. Nubenheimer is looking pretty good, and especially if you're looking at the damage in this round, I think we're going to get on the set point after that. But MASH can still come back here. Insert can still answer back.
There's a chance. No confirmed during the 6P on the H Dolphin. Unfortunate. Getting all of our defense options comp. Here we go. We were able to mash out of the corner, but our throw got baited. Good mash out again. Insert's been on top of these resets. Here comes the wall though.
Oh, yeah, ooh. Insert. Of course, wanted to keep that going after that counter hit, but got PTSD about the last time we tried to combo into a Gigantic High. But Insert able to keep it cool, able to get that whiff punish into this Killer Whale super. Not gonna be enough to kill the One Ring, but we do have mix here.
You got a little left right. Oh, but we wire seed on the JH, and that's gonna be dead. Nubenheimer taking it 3-1.
All right, y'all. The first time we're going to see them in this team set, it's Big Will representing MASH. Big Will, one of the most notable Baiken players, NA players out there, that your GOAT is probably the Big Will of that character. So we're going to see how it pans out here. Cheryo trying to burst out of that corner. Life lead already paying off for our Baiken here.
Yeah. Big Will, known for a very chaotic play style of Baiken. 200 whiffs at the parry, works every time. There's a jump in, the overhead, the other overhead. There's a back throw. Tried to delay the call up parry, but Big Will just mashed on out.
To clarify on the scores, by the way, Better Game Design's at 6 points to MASH's 3. So you can think about it as simply as this. Better Game Design needs to win one more set, either this first to 3 or the first to 5 after, and they win the whole team set. MASH needs to win both of these games. So Big Will cannot lose to Cheryo here, and then MASH needs to win the first to 5 if you want them to move on. Cheryo looking pretty good here, though. Try to keep that Johnson at home. the hit right there, but Big Will actually got the counter hit, got the gun super, and now has this S tether applied on the other side.
Oh, and the burst bait going to secure Big Will. The first game.
Awesome stuff there. You know, Cheryo, heads up player, looking for those burst safe normals that Baiken represent. Of course, we're all aware of those close slashes and the 5Ks, but the 6H isn't one you expect. Big Will knows that, used the red RC to actually force it to be safe, and then was able to get that burst bait. So a lot has to line up for that burst bait to happen. Cheryo needs to know what to burst on. Big Will has to respect Cheryo for knowing that, and then be ready with that 50 tension on a unsafe burst move like 6H. So awesome play right there at the very end. We're going into game 2. Great stuff. Great start there from Big Will. Wondering, that was crazy right there, using that security cancel in the air to go full Beyblade mode. Definitely one of my favorite things about the new Goldlewis is that security cancel on the BTs, and it gives the character, honestly, in my opinion, a lot of player variety, player I don't know how to word it, you know, like
I guess expression would be the right word.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Man, I really liked what Cheryo did last round with all the different Okies, you know, always jumping over, then doing the Oki delayed. Call it parry, they call it button, they call it throw. Oh, good gold burst, not dealing with that little RPS there.
I like how the gold burst on block was still allowing the Cheryo to get that like full screen counter hit behemoth. We're going to go in the super right here, even with the half chug. Oh, Jesus Christ. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, good talk.
Oh. God damn. I don't. All right. Isn't she Japanese?
Yeah, I think sometimes it's just not enough when you get hit with like 70. Like 70%. It's not enough. Imagine how much that did to like Millia.
There you go, getting that punish right there. I like that at this high level, these Baikens will be able to, they actually go for the HCAB follow-ups without meter, because they're so confident that they have their opponent, you know, mind blended one way or another. That 2D counter hit's going to pay off here for Big Will after that cross up low. Cheryo does have meter to play with right here, try to get it right there, but Big Will gets a pickup, uses that PRC to keep it going on a literal pixel wondering.
Not dead though. Oh, and blocking into letting the drone handle the situation. Gets the burst, so low-key you can't afford to just die here. So now you have the advantage into the next round. Good 6P. That parry. Yeah, the Baiken Skaggers are scary, holy.
Yeah, she's really good at boxing you with that tether applied.
Oh, we wire sealing out. Yo, Zonson. I actually don't play with voice lines, so I don't actually hear her say anything.
That's crazy. What do you play with instead? Like Teletubby sounds?
I just play sound effects.
But no
like
voice lines?
No voice lines, no music, no none.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You just admitted that. You didn't even like
No, I got nothing to hide.
You didn't even think about not saying that. You just said it.
I got nothing to hide. I sit in peace and quiet.
I think having the voice lines turned off is better than having the NA voice lines, though.
When I had voice lines on, I played in English.
You're crazy. Anyways, Cheryo getting game 3.
Yeah. Picking up 2-1, Cheryo favor.
HeeHo saying I play with all the voices translated the Morse code. Yo, I played on a setup once. I was at Xanadu once, and there was a setup, and the voice lines were in English, and we sat down and we found out, and I was like, "Hey, can I actually play it? Can we actually can we go to a different setup?"
That's insane.
I still got shit on. Okay, guys, for real though, I'm having a little too much fun over here. $1,000 on the line. Cheryo right here is about to try to secure better game design spot in grand finals if they can win this set. Big Will has been the secret weapon to come out in this team set against better game design. MASH will have to win this game and the next to get their spot in grand finals, and Big Will looks like to be a very strong competitor against Cheryo, especially at the start of this round. But that drone answers the jump in again. I think we saw this in a previous round.
Lander's drone handle the neutral. Oh, we jump on over this super. Oh, we got, and we actually counter hit the PRC. It's insane, but we actually, it doesn't matter to get full confirmed into the corner. Taking a round for Big Will.
Catching you with that 2H from downtown. Cheryo trying to block it out. That JD just whiffing right there.
The drone and the recovery of the H Kabari. Get to K2B. Can test my neutral. Aw. Yeah, called out the behemoths trying to be greedy for the air punish. Here we go. Guess the mix. Wrong. Bounce off the invisible wall. That's Big Will taking it up 2-2 to a final game.
That was a cool combo right there, man. I don't know. Do you remember when it was that Baiken got those sweet spot gun combos? I'm not sure, but man, they've been such a good addition to the game, in my opinion.
They've been around for a decent bit. They just like keep, I think, trying to. It's been around for a while. Just the issue before is that it used to double the damage.
Oh.
So it would shred you basically.
I want to say they made it easier to line up or something, but I'm not a Baiken player. I'm not sure. I feel like I started seeing it a lot more all of a sudden. Maybe the Baikens got better routing into it. Cheryo getting that counter hit. Big Will was ready with the burst.
I think they tried to remove it for a bit of time. I actually don't remember. There's a drone. Oh, the JS making our way in. Gonna almost be another round. Hold on. Oh! Little throw to security of game. So that point for Big Will.
Yeah, for a moment ago there, I was just talking about how Better Game Design wants to win this one to try to secure it for their team, and they still could, but it is set point for Big Will, like Wondering said.
Oh, the cross up. Oh, the parry's still active even after that delayed Oki. But the jump in JD. Here we go, another cross up. BRC to get the confirm. Game 5 scenario. Both players almost filled a burst.
Let's see what we got here. Cheryo not taking any chances. Big Will getting a good counter hit JS to start off this round. Gets into the throw as well, and that throw Oki with Baiken can be crazy, but Cheryo with a really good answer to the throw Oki, then getting a counter hit right there, able to bait the burst with the red RC. Wondering, that's gonna be a lot of damage, but not enough to kill. Big Will has a claw back.
Not enough. We jump up, we block the Yozansen, and we whiff punish. The second whiff one, no parry this time for Big Will. And that's it for MASH. A little crazy towards the end there, no?
Perhaps.
Yeah,
perhaps.
It's crazy. It's crazy how I have a stomach bug. I'm like vomiting and everything, and then we still winning out here. That's crazy. We're down a leg, bro. We're down a whole arm.
We were down a lung. On God.
Yeah. But always find the real 9 to 5 matchup.
Real. I will be honest. I did not want to lose that set against Big Will. Oh my God.
Yeah, it would have been bad because if we lost the Big Will and then we lost the game 3, we actually went home because of the point differentials.
Yeah. I'm glad I was able to clutch it out somehow.
Very good stuff. So, what's your feelings for tomorrow being I think tomorrow's a reschedule. Am I crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna do 8 p.m. EST. Gonna be better game design, team factor. Yeah.
Yeah, Lolo just couldn't do tonight, and I'm just too sick to play. So this is a much better situation. Hopefully, I'm feeling much better tonight or tomorrow. But even if I don't, we have R3. So
yeah, I'll watch it.
Appreciate Team Factor for actually letting us do that.
Yeah. Yep. Holy goats. Yeah, I think we can. We have a good chance tomorrow. I think.
I mean, I think we're gonna win. No offense to Team Factor, but we had two wins against them already.
Can you remind me who's on Team Factor's team? It's like Tenack,
OoeyGooeyChewySnickers, Tenack, Wild, and OoeyGooey, Tenack, Wild, and HeeHo. Yeah.
Yeah, HeeHo. That. How can I forget HeeHo? That's goat.
Oh, this.
I like calling him HeeHo. That's just so funny.
You still got lucky on those.
Oh my God, I'm actually gonna name myself HeeHo.
HeeHo? No.
You gotta fight HeeHo tomorrow. And
yeah.
OoeyGooeyChewySnickers. I'm sorry, not OoeyGooeyChewyTwix. HeeHo. We'll find out. Wild, mild.
Mild.
And then we need.
This is great.
And then we need Tenack. Mid-act, I don't know. We'll find out.
I don't know. That's you calling that one.
HeeHo's calling it out, HR manager. Alright, that's me. I'm the HR manager, bro. I ain't gonna do nothing about this.
that whack is actually pretty good.
Tenack.
Alright. Yeah. So, I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all worked hard enough today. No questions on that.
Appreciate
but
it.
ask you people. That's happening sometime in September.
You people is crazy. But yes, I'll show it again.
Show it more.
Come to SQ. I'm gonna put it. Copy links in.
Blue Heck.
Put the links in.
Anyway. I'm doing it anyway.
Yeah, you can drop. I'll pin it. Drop a link. Yeah.
Blue Heck said, "I promise if it went to final game, y'all were finished." Yeah, that's crazy. Anyways, enjoy us from the 70-inch TV. You know. Enjoy us.
Crazy.
Cancun's crazy. I'm sure Cancun's nice. You know.
You know, Blue Heck, if you want another chance to fight a Goldlewis in bracket, you could come to SQXL happening September 27th through the 28th in Durham, North Carolina, holding Guilty Gear Strive, Plus R, Exer, Grand Blue, BB Tag, CF, Melty, Current Code, Uni 2, and the Kill fighting game. I don't remember what it's called.
No fighters?
No fighters.
It's called
whack ass tournament.
No Dragon Ball fighters, no Sonic the Fighters. Like,
wait, it's an anime. Okay, it's an anime tournament.
Fighters not. What do you mean? Sonic has an anime.
Sonic is an anime. I was about to say that is an anime game.
Sonic is anime to me.
This is my team. Oh my God.
Anyways, well, let's get you all out of here.
All right.
We'll
see y'all tomorrow.
Guys, welcome. It's the JeekLeague Grand Finals. We started with 20 teams. Now we're down to just 2. But before we get there, I want to do some quick pre-credits, some pre-rolls, if you would, so we can go ahead and not only give some thanks to everyone who's helped us put this thing together in the first place, but also hand out some awards to those that played out in the group stages, and made JeekLeague what it was. Yeah, we're only down to 2 teams right now, but there were 18 other teams. What's the math on that? 72 other players that helped put this together for us, guys. So first off, I got Wondering Human right here. I'm going to give them a thanks in a moment, but Wondering, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. It's been a long one. And happy for this to be almost done.
Yeah, it's been a little over 2 months now. Big shouts to Wondering Human. Obviously, a big help for JeekLeague in general. Definitely gave us that bump that we needed to hop up to this upper echelon that we've been at for the past couple months. That's big thanks to a lot of the most recent mods we have, one of them being especially Wondering Human. So thank you very much, my friend. Also stepped up a lot helping out with JeekLeague in terms of prep, and also you've seen him on the mic most of these 2 months. So thank you very much for that, friend. Also want to give some shout outs to the other mods that have been helping out, guys. Big shout outs to Holy Fool, who was helping us put everything together. C-Roar as well for always reporting the scores for us. Green for making all the Discord rooms that we ended up having for you guys every week. It was a pretty big lift, to be honest with you. So thank y'all so much for that. Big shout outs as well to, I've said it a couple times, but this wouldn't exist if it wasn't for Lucien coming forward with the idea in the first place. Helped us do some of the marketing materials as well, some of the videos. So big shouts to them if you're looking for video projects. Big shouts to Lucien. Also made it very far in the bracket, got into that prize pool. Big thanks as well to Aegis, but especially C-Fresh for coming into the Discord. We made a room like where we were ideating all this stuff and running my ideas off of C-Fresh. They were straight up giving me old resources that Aegis put together by their blessing to help us do this in the first place. So guys, if you remember the Aegis Team League fondly, if this felt like a good spiritual successor, that's why, because Aegis and C-Fresh really helped out to make that happen as well. That made it in here. I got my first award for y'all, guys. It's the participation award. So like I said, there were 18 other teams that played in the JeekLeague. They put in their time, their energy, their effort coming out here, showing up every week. And yeah, some of us didn't make it out of the group stage, but that group stage was awesome. You got a lot of games in, you got a lot of camaraderie with your friends and stuff. At least I hope that was the idea. So I hope you guys all have fun with that. I want to do some quick shout outs to all the teams, and I'll try to keep this quick, okay? So first off, in Group A, we had Yokai, we had Ultraviolet, and GGG. Big fans of all those teams. Yokai doing a lot of work in the scene. Ultraviolet as well. Big shouts to Medikit on that team, helping with commentary all the time. And GGG, you know them. They're the kings of beginner brackets right now. If you're not hip to the Get Good Gambit or the Got Good Gala, you got to check out GGG. Shouts to Transblunt Rotation, 2 Tamales, 2 Baleadas, and 2.5 adopted kids. Definitely some strong teams, some strong players right there as well. 2 Tamales, 2 Baleadas was a fun one. Definitely a fun region team. 2.5 adopted kids. Vodka carrying it down with all of his League of Legends friends. And Transplant Rotation coming in as well. That's where we got that thug match with Davon and Wondering. So big shouts to that. Onzai Gaming came out. They did an awesome thing just a couple weekends ago with Pride FGC. So many big tournaments put up and money raised by them. So big shouts to them. Phantom Thieves coming in. Noob Hat bringing in all their friends to come and fight. And I Cook Water also been recently doing well in some of the beginner brackets. So big shouts to Phantom Thieves. And then the Beast coming in as well. Definitely a really fun team. A lot of fun character variety on that team. Last shout outs to Sweet Tooth. They were almost going to make it out of that group, man. That was a very competitive group. Sweet Tooth. Shout outs to it was Risk Candy when I accidentally fucking went live on the Arxis channel, and Risk Candy DM'd me within like minutes. Literally was like, homie, you were live on the Arxis channel. You got to turn your stream off. The Elder Council. What were they all above 30 or something? Wondering. Big shout out to them.
Yeah.
Definitely a bunch of bozo and seeing that Leo. And last team should have guessed right. Some awesome players down there as well. Played some Monster Hunter with Sept at one point. Kyron, also former beginner bracket player. Fallen of Albaz was on that team. One of the 7 Potemkins we had. Big shouts to all those teams, guys. Now let's talk about the ones that made top 8 real quick. That we're not going to see tonight. So but first off, we got Gorillas featuring Ramlethal. Very strong team making out of Group A. We had the Goopy Slimers. With Unbiased Ear, Flame, Udon, Scissors. We had Bad Moon. Big shouts to Bad Moon and Lee bringing me on for a video recently. And Mash. They that unfortunately just went out yesterday, but big shout outs to them as well. Who am I missing off this list? Not top tiers. Big shouts to not top tiers. That team that Lucien was on. Definitely, we were thinking the second best team in the league, and maybe they are, but the way the cookie crumbled, man, the two people up is going to be better game design and team factor. So that's a participation award, guys. I hope you guys didn't mind me shouting out that one. Okay. My first award is going to be the buzzer beater. So what does this mean? This is the literal last team to register for the JeekLeague, but they also happen to be a team to make it through to that grand finals and in Group A of all groups, which was a very strong group. I accidentally leaked it a second ago, guys, but the winner of this award will be Gorillas featuring Ramlethal. Pats on back. I see Owie there in the chat. Owie and Gorillas up here. So, guys, big shout outs to them. We got the Positivity Award. This award goes to the team who consistently cheered on their other players on their team and motivated them throughout the group stage. The winner of this award will be Sweet Tooth. Pats on back to Sweet Tooth. Pats on back to Sweet Tooth. Definitely had one of the funniest team chats, period. Just going to keep it a buck. So big shout out to them being very positive throughout the group, and being great sports as well. Even when they were knocked out, they were still great sports and very positive. So big shout outs to them. The best strategists. So we put some team chats in the Discord for people to come in and plan out their team comps for the week, scout out other players and such. Basically none of y'all used the ones I made. But you ended up using your own group chats and stuff, which I heard as feedback. You guys end up using all your own group chats and stuff. So big shouts to that. But there was one team that used their chat constantly. I always had a notification in my Discord that there was a new message because this one team was using it constantly. The best strategist award is going to go to MASH, and it paid off. MASH was able to make it all the way to the semifinals, I think as an upset. So big shout outs to them making it through that far. Definitely had a lot of strategy throughout that time. Okay, the Moral Support Award, okay? The Moral Support Award will be given to the players who made it through to the playoffs while participating the least on their team. Okay? So these are players that played the least amount in the group stage but still got brought in. The winners of those awards are going to be Monkey King and Voltion, both having only played in 2 games in the entire group stage, but Mash and Bad Moons were still able to make it on. So I'm giving them credit for the moral support. Giving them credit for the moral support. Jodo Goat saying Owie. maybe I miscounted, but big shout out to them. Yeah, the Jack of all trades awarded to the player who played the most characters throughout the season. And I kind of used some freedom here because there were people that were just like random selecting characters, it felt like. But there was one player who consistently kept swapping between all 4 of these characters. You probably know who she is. Green says, I wonder who it was. The winner of that award will be Nan. Nan, I think right as the JeekLeague was starting, was making those tweets of day 5 of me playing Ramlethal before she's ass or something, or like before I'm no longer good at her or something. I don't remember, but big shouts to Nan, swapping pretty heavily between all these characters throughout the groups, undefeated. 1 second. So technically Monkey King would have gotten this one, but I did put a stipulation. The award goes to the player who never lost a game in the JeekLeague with a minimum of 5 games. You had to play at least 5 games. I think as an honorable mention, I think Walter and Domi World came in and had like 4 wins each, but right under that cutoff. So here are the winners. These are players that ended up going undefeated throughout the league, playing a minimum of 5 games, and it's actually a bunch. It's Lolo, a boy, both on the same team, One True Snorlax, Lucien, MacMens, also on the same team, and OoeyGooey. So big shout outs to them playing at least 5 games and then still going undefeated while saying, wait, oh, was there a loss? Oh, the B clears is for the groups. The B clears is for the groups. Okay, whew, it scared me there for a second. Yeah, the B clears is for the groups, guys. So big shout outs to these players. Over 5 weeks, 10 matches, never lost. And played at least 5 games to do that. Okay, Rookie of the Year. All right. So this one was a hard one to pick. I had to get some input. So this is how I have it written down. Rookie of the Year. This award goes to the player who, even with less results and competitive experience than their opponents in the league, still had a massive impact on their team's success. So this one was kind of hard to pick. Of course, there was a lot of new players in the league, and I appreciate everyone who came in as a new player or a beginner player or something, or maybe this was like your first competitive thing. So it was hard to narrow it down. I think that there was, with some feedback, I think there was one standout player that fits the bill here in terms of being, somewhat new in terms of like what we see from them competitively. Especially as of late, though, they've been doing pretty well. Here we go, guys. The winner of this award will be Jodo Goat. Big stuff to Jodo Goat for winning Rookie of the Year. Definitely one of the strongest players over on that team, Gorillas, featuring Ramlethal. And to be honest, there was a lot of good players in that team. In fact, Jodo Goat right here even pointing out vegan roasted turkey. Easy honorable mention, I would say, also on that same team. So strong stuff to them. We're going to deem them the Rookie of the Year. If we ever do another JeekLeague, then it'll be easier to do this because it could easily be someone that was from last time or something. All comes down to this one. The MVP. This award, and this simply put, the MVP, this award goes to the player who earned the most points for their team. So real quick, want to shout out that easy runner-ups for this one, just because it's an easy thing to measure, at least by points. Of course, there may be some ways to say like, oh, this player maybe won more clutch matches, maybe won more upsets. This was fairly easy to measure, I'd say. Some easy runner-ups were Lucien. Lucien was the 3rd highest point gainer in the league. Second was Lolo. Lucien going 7-0 and Lolo going 8-0. This player who is getting this award not only went 8-0, but won the most points for their team in the entire league, playing mostly first to 5. So we went 8-0 playing mostly first to 5s. I think this player played 1 first to 3. So what's the math on that? 7 times 3 is 21 plus 2, 23 points earned by this player. The winner of the MVP for the first season of the JeekLeague, One True Snorlax, went 8-0, carrying on that first to 5, playing that Nagoriyuki, definitely put Nagoriyuki on the map. And I'm going to keep it real. Hey, there were some very strong players in this league. I said 2 honorable mentions right there of both Lucien and Lolo. And when I named some of the undefeated players earlier, you're playing against people like a boy, MacMens, OoeyGooey. But One True Snorlax over here playing in Team D, which was a murderous group, Group D, a murderous group. Played mostly first to 5, still able to win all of them, 8-0, and getting something like, I think it was 23 points total. So it was a hard one to pick, but if I narrow it down to points gained, the winner is One True Snorlax. So guys, pats on backs to everyone who got awards. And big shouts to everyone who participated in JeekLeague Season 1. Thank you very much. So Team Factor heads, better game design tails. The coin flip decides who is the home team. Team Factor heads, you said, right? Here we go. Better game design will be starting as the home team.
It is grand finals. Every time you guys said you're going to sweep, you were right.
It was ready as it will be, right?
Yeah. I don't think as a team we could. This is the most prepared we've been purely because this is just we're back in Group C. This entire tournament it culminated in Group C playing in finals.
I had Wingstop. It was nice. That's about as prepared as I'm getting.
Yeah, we're very obviously we fought better game design twice. Which, is 2 more times than anybody really wants to fight 2 Pots and 2 Goldlewises. And now we have to do it a 3rd time.
Yep.
Yes. And it's not the most fun experience to...
Yeah.
I mean, that's why they made the team to begin with, isn't it?
Hey, at least the YRC bug is fixed. So that's something. So,
Yeah, good thing my character can really take advantage of that.
Yeah, look, okay, at least for my character, that matters. But, it's honestly, I'm kind of happy it ended up this way. Like, do I think we would have had a better chance versus literally any other team in this entire tournament? Yes. But am I also happy that it proved Group C was the absolute death group? Yeah, that does make me happy.
It's the gap group, yeah.
It's the gap group. I mean, there isn't a character played on either of these teams that isn't just pure gap. Pot, Goldlewis, Anji, Ram.
Sorry,
like these are just the gappiest characters.
Gap Lewis?
Gap Lewis, Gap Timkin,
okay.
No, that one's not real.
Gap Mito,
Gaplethal
Gaplethal Valentine.
Either way.
All right. That's enough. This might be your final time up here, so anything you might want to say?
Oh yeah, I finished the whiteboard. You want to see that before?
Oh yeah,
we play?
Bring
Yeah, let's do the whiteboard.
Where's it at?
I do the whiteboard.
I'll send it real quick. I don't have the scores there because I'm just sending it in the grand finals chat. I'm officially out of space. Give it a second. My phone loads slowly. There we go.
It's so perfect. It's.
I don't know.
What's that? Capel Portal? Wow.
It's peak. Oh my god.
Subway Slammer, oh
shit. Subway Slammer! With the stream immediately close-ups on the Subway Slammer.
Subway Slammer.
Oh shit.
We need to find the beginning of this entire thing whiteboard and compare it to
you gotta do like a time lapse with all the images.
It's unrecognizable. Let me hold on. Let me copy and send this image so we can just compare to the original.
Holy.
Oh my god. You're drawing compared to now. What the hell?
You just add one thing a week, or one thing a set, and then over 8 weeks,
a lot of things.
The goal was to make it impossible to do our actual scores on it, and we did.
We did. I have a separate whiteboard for that now.
Okay, no kidding.
It's
here's the first. Is this the first week?
That's the first whiteboard. That's what it looked like after set 1.
Yeah. Set 1 versus now. Holy.
Summer break hadn't even started yet. I still had it up on my wall.
Yeah.
A little comparison.
The only thing there was the little Volcarona, and now we're here.
The Volcarona and my eraser that broke, and I can't use that anymore.
Wait. Now it's chaos.
No.
Oh my god! I just realized that we were decently into the season when Unica came out.
Yeah.
And now it's July.
Yeah, and we still have not gone through a balance change.
We have not gone to balance patch in that time.
No, we have not.
Nope.
What a world. Right,
Dude, Start GG got a balance patch before Strive.
That is
what
true.
is that?
Yeah,
also kind of crazy. I'm getting jaw surgery to get half my jaw removed before Strive got a balance patch.
What?
I'm probably gonna have a kid before the next Strive Balance patch.
Honestly,
damn.
dude, your kid is gonna have a kid.
Dude. Like I'm gonna be dead.
It's pretty likely.
Alright.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for coming on, though. This is essentially the last time we see you, so it's been an honor. No questions
how many
this time.
times you're saying that.
Yeah. This is
It
the
sounds, like
second
you
time
don't-
in
it,
2
sounds,
days.
it sounds like for like the third time in a row, you don't believe in us to
You're gonna
win.
hear.
Wondering.
I mean, I don't.
Or it's incredibly ominous.
Oh.
Like, this is the last time I'll ever talk to you guys ever. You are all going to die. We have assassins aimed at you.
I don't got time for this. All right, question my vocabulary after. Get out of here. Last set with y'all versus Smash was a little spooky, but I trust we got it under wraps for this time around.
I mean, it wasn't close, but yeah.
Oh God. It was definitely spooky as fuck. But we clutched it out. So
I'm assuming a boy's locking in the stomach for.
he says he's feeling better, so I'm gonna take his word for it.
Yeah, we'll see.
Hopefully he doesn't die once he hits a pot buster.
You know, the more pots, the merrier out here.
That's true.
I've got a pot.
You guys have kind of been the villains throughout this tournament. I can't lie. You know, the better game design team of only pots and Goldlewis.
Us being villains? That's not even fair, bruh.
I mean,
there's bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, what?
Oh, who's the bigger fish?
There's literally an
Ram
Anji on the enemy team.
Anji, like what? Got like, come on, this is so unfair. Nah, Haki, not Anji, not Anji. It definitely Ram.
What? Yes, yes, Anji.
Oh.
How much did MacMens pay you?
Hey. All I'm saying is, I'm going to Evo, bruh. That's how much he paid me.
Yeah, that's true. It's a little suspicious. He announced he's going to Evo today.
Yeah, I'm gonna have MacMens as my fucking sponsor tag.
It's
Where's
been
the boy? He usually likes to
fun,
talk some shit.
Fun watching you guys play, and I don't know where our boy is.
Hopefully not dying.
Yeah, if y'all win, you can have him go run his mouth or something. No.
I think if we win, our Fred is gonna go to his medical bills for real.
Yeah, or plumbing, whichever one.
Or Neuvenheimer's therapy sessions after Jane Doe's cheese, the Eno.
This is crazy.
I don't want to know, but
those who know.
Those who know. All right. Well, thank y'all for coming out for all these weeks, and good luck. No questions this time.
Thank you.
All right, let me send y'all Tenack. Okay, never mind. They're all club voice chats. I'm just kicking y'all out.
It's the JeekLeague Grand Finals. Team Vector versus Better Game Design. Wild is starting off in this first of three up against Cheryo. Team Vector is on the away team. They had to declare their lineup. Cheryo's coming in for this counter pick, but we're getting thrown around for it right now. The start. God damn, that's like what, 4 throws already? Now I'm joined by Wondering Human. How you feel, my friend?
I'm feeling good. Seems like Cheryo's a very big believer so far. Instead of taking the throw, took a solid 6 of them in a row, and now take the punishment of death for that first round.
Man, that was an awesome round too. Big shouts to Wild for getting that RC on the other side, but still step dashing to get the wall break correction. Very strong stuff. We're going to push back with this 2D full screen. Cheryo doing some nice air dashes in the air, but not being too active quite yet. And Wild is trying to get some distance away from this Goldlewis, but we're actually getting ran down. Nice 2P anti-air to start off this interaction.
Feeling Wild down, got a little pressure left. 100 meter, you are gone. Got the jump in strike throw, showing some of the love back for making me hold all of those throws.
Good blocks on these BTs so far, Wondering. And we're FDing as well, spending all that tension to avoid that chip. And unfortunately, not only you're going to get picked up right here, but you're You're low in that tension for a possible comeback in this round. Cheryo looking really strong, and that 5K was a good answer for that step dash, huh? Wild getting caught there after that wall break. Cheryo is going to get this first game, but man, we were pretty solidly starting in that first round. We got to see if Wild can keep up that momentum, or maybe Cheryo is already going to start slowing it down for us.
I was very scared first round. 6 draws on a row, that would destroy mental. But Cheryo took it on the chin, went next round, beat them in.
Yeah, I mean, at this higher level, you don't see it very often, to be honest. But just pointing out, Cheryo is not a tilt player, does not get frustrated. At least it's seemingly in their play. You know, I'm not in their head or nothing, but seemingly in their play, when they're ready to lock in, they're ready.
Following the drone, being able to walk it out all the way. You know, Gio has the speed to really afford to just not actually really need to engage against drone.
Oh man, these 2P anti-airs have been deadly though. Wondering, now we're going to walk you down the screen after dealing that damage and dunking you back on, not into the drone, but we are going to get that mix. Cheryo using that RC to line up the next hit, taking a pretty solid round there for this Goldlewis.
Good whiff punish on the whiff 6P. Here we go. Ooh, the IBFD causing the 2S to whiff. Very unfortunate for Wild. It's put in a very rough spot, but slightly okay now. With the mash out. Yeah, Cheryo's being very patient on defense, you know, not mashing, just letting the FD do its work, pushing them away.
We were pretty preemptive there with those 2S's for a second, and Wild actually caught on to that, and that's where this counter hit 5H came from. So able to seal up that round. We're going to see if Cheryo maybe starts, you know, going down in the usage of that option. But dude, these 2Ps, both as anti-airs and just as checks in general, have been very strong. Cheryo showing how powerful that button can be.
These are huge hits again. Call mashing again. This is going to be death. That's another point for Cheryo. Bring up to 2-0.
Strong stuff here, man. Reminder, this is a first to 3, so Cheryo does only need one more game to win this, but it is a team set. If you're coming in here and you're like, what the hell is going on? Reminder, this is Team Factor's entire team versus better game design. Team Factor is the away team. They had to declare their lineup. Wild said they would be going first, and Cheryo was ready for the counter pick. But we still have a few more games after this one. Each set is worth points, and as long as a team surpasses that threshold, they end up winning the set and winning this grand finals. Getting you scooped up here, linking into that 2S. Cheryo starting off really strong, but the gold burst comes out. Wild going to get something started here.
A little greedy. That does waste a fair bit of your burst, but able to get some meter to exchange might pay off if we're a little correct. A throw. Oh, gold burst in exchange. Goes around, comes around.
Ooh, whoa, what a cool throw right there from Wild to call out that drone walk-up Cheryo was representing, but blocked the cross-up overhead, got the next interaction, and now we're sitting on set point for Better Game Design's first set. Very confident 6P to start off this round. Wild, but doing a good job with BT defense in general, but Cheryo getting a lot of good anti-airs and checks and such, and that is what's been sealing these rounds, I believe.
Cheryo's just doing a great job trying to catch Wild's defensive options and defensive plays, and that's going to be a 3-0 for Cheryo.
The subway's mine for the slamming. The council of 3 is mine for the pot busting. Neubenheimer coming in here as the next pick to counter Tenack. Of course, the match just started, resetting the scores there. Tenack, very powerful Ramlethal, one of the strongest we had in the entire league, and representing this Team Factor team. But Neubenheimer going to get this punish after that Daro gets blocked.
Neubenheimer slowly approaching, taking the turns where we could get it. Tries to 6P to far slash, but it was already too active in the way. Corner pressure. It's opened by the throw. I'll hold it one more time. Mix. Once again into the blender. There's no escaping Ram sometimes. Oh, But we tech with Potbuster instead. Not interacting with any of that. Gets our super baited, and that's going to be the round for Numenheimer. Barely making it out.
Powerful stuff there from Numenheimer. Gotta hand it to that defense we have in this Potemkin. That HP got low, and it was because of a couple good hits, couple throws, and a lot of chip damage. But Numenheimer, when it was ready to pull out that Buster, we had it on lock. Tenack, unfortunately getting armored through on that 5H activation, was able to backdash through that meaty. Numenheimer going to get this burst away from Tenack, but the JP jails you back. We got this H-Sword here in the corner, armoring through the hit. Tenack was ready for that option.
Now playing more passively, no zoning away. Wait for their sword. Oh, and we catch the Fuzzy with the 2S. Put in a wall break. So the situation is a bit scary for Newman.
We are about to get that 50 tension, though. We can do some... Oh, I'm about to do a jump scare or a PRC to keep an option safe, which is what you saw there a second ago. Tenack going to get some distance back with that deflect shield. We could possibly see a Numenheimer burst on defense if it comes to that, because, you know, it's a Potemkin dog, but doesn't get the chance to. The blue Wild Assault getting sniped by the JH. Of course, this is a Season 4 Potemkin. That Wild Assault has changed. White Wild Assault, I think, would have kept you safe, but this time it was blue. The JH checked it. We're going to this last round.
We get the HKD. Here's the Garuda. IBFD, but it has no pushback. I guess again. A little bit of a clunky hit there, but top player check. Can you react to Tab Dust? Yes. Too bad.
That was a pretty long round, to be honest, for a Potemkin. And it was because Tenack was able to run a lot of pressure. Numenheimer had to play that game for real, right? We weren't just robbing you with these Potemkin options. We had some amazing defense building up that meter. And then when it was ready to cash out, we cashed it out. Tenack also fighting back with some great pressure. And I think Numenheimer's defense has been so good that you even saw Tenack catching on and implementing a lot of throws. And I mean, unfortunately, the throws then got answered by the tech Potbuster that you called out, Wondering. So we'll see what changes here in this game 2 as both these players duke it out even further.
Very slow approach. Burning through our 2 swords and not getting the open that we need. Good break. Got our turn here.
Ooh.
Whiffing Potbuster, you gotta burst that.
And it's a pretty early burst still, right, in terms of HP, so not a bad option. Able to get that pickup after jumping with the S-Sword hit. Didn't build enough meter to get the super, but we're going to have it now for the mix. Numenheimer, of course, also has their meter. Does that back throw PRC to get Tenack here in the corner. Pulled up with the Hammerfall as well, countering on this close slash, trying to get a burst bait, but Tenack not falling for it.
We're going back the way in, BRCing so we can get the throw tech. It's just such a slow approach and shit out from both players to just get in on against each other and be right on the get in. Numenheimer gonna have to guess just a little bit more. I'm gonna tap this armor through. Guess my mix. And the blue Wild Assault to make sure you can't escape. Another round for Numenheimer.
Tenack does have bursts here to play with. Just trying to get some distance. Tenack, oh my god, very patient here, huh? Just looking for that far slash 5H Gatling. Trying to zone back out Numenheimer. Potentially looking for a whiff punish with these buttons, but Numenheimer also being pretty patient with what we're pressing. The good 5P anti-air on reaction there. Windshield wiper cancel is going to deal some damage to this pot. Wasn't close enough to get a true punish with that Mega Fist. Keeping yourself safe with that jump with the PRC in the 2D from downtown. Dude, Numenheimer with a really good blue Wall Assault route here.
And getting us the wall break, which gets us positive bonus, which puts Tenack in a really scary spot despite the 100 burst. So at any moment, Pot could just build the 50 and you might just need a guess.
Was able to get it out though, luckily. We can still play this round, and the counter hit close slash looks pretty good for us too. I like the single hit Rekka to go for a reset here. Nubenheimer blocking this out. It's all mids. It's all sword pops. Tenack getting chased down with that hammer fall, backdashing the flick. You have to be careful about the special moves because you only had a little bit of tension to FD at that point, but Nubenheimer able to check you with that Mega Fist. Up 2-0 in this set 2 for better game design.
Chrome Dollar saying Tenack has the clutch factor. I still believe. Okay. And we'll see. Anything could happen.
Yeah, big shout outs to the chat. Thank you all for joining us tonight for this grand finals of the JeekLeague. It all comes down to this. Don't forget that while we're only having one stream here, the match could potentially be anywhere between 1 to 3 hours, depending on how long it goes. That there was a lot of work that went into this, not just from the team, from the mods, but also from the players, and also from all y'all watching just the Twitch streams and the VODs. So big shouts to everyone who made this what it is, not just the players, not just the mods who helped put it on, but y'all who showed up every week to check it out, root for your favorite teams, watch the VODs, so on and so forth. Thank you very much.
Huge counter hit. You got to burst Nubenheimer back into the corner here. Trying to extend our pressure just a little bit more without using the sword, but it costs us a bit because of the Mega Fist. Here we go into the corner. The Pop Buster securing it. Potential set point for Nubenheimer.
Looking really strong here, Nubenheimer on this Potemkin. If you know, you know. I mean, at this point, Nubenheimer's been on Potemkin for, damn, it's been the entirety of 2025 or something, wondering. So at this point, we all know Nubenheimer for this Potemkin, but some of the OGs probably remember that Nago. Definitely been repping this Potemkin for better game design. Tenack carrying you all the way to the corner off of that Rekka combo, jailing you back with that butt slam with the JP, and the throws are coming out. I think the throws are really the key to possibly coming back here, wondering. Good overhead pickup there from Tenack.
We got the super wall break. This is a pretty secured position for Tenack. We just run our pressure through the sword toss and we get the hit. Taking it back, you know. However, Nubenheimer does have full burst now, which is a bit scary to work against. As any block skirt can now lead into a guard crush.
There's that, and there's also the potential for the defensive use of it as well. Right now, Tenack canceling that Rekka early, just going for Oki instead. We'll see if that blue wild assault comes out like Wondering was talking about, but Tenack is building up some tension here.
Good patience, getting rewarded. Being able to quickly send Nubenheimer through the wall, not wasting no time with that super. But wake up Pop Buster. Knowing that it wasn't safe. Good burst out though.
Hitting you back, some great zoning here from Nubenheimer.
Oh.
But the Heavenly does it. Nubenheimer's going to take this set 3-0 for better game design as we move into the first of 5.
Oh, we got OoeyGooey versus a boy. The anchor set. A huge Pop Busters to start us off already. Yeah, gotta burst that. Too much damage.
Definitely a very high APM Potemkin. You know, the thing about better game design is they all play similar characters, of course, but the way they played those characters are so different, at least in my opinion. Right now, Ooey's got you here in this corner. Gonna catch you on that frame trap with the 5H. Gonna send you through. Man, we really were able to come back this round so far, but a boy does have their burst completely filled up.
Oh, good counter hit there. The whiff Pop Buster. I don't think it's going to be enough to kill, but it will get them close to the corner, but the throw will be.
Very powerful stuff right there from Ooey. Realized that combo was going to drop, went for the reset with the throw instead. A boy with a cool counter hit to walk you down the screen and getting this Pop Buster. We're going to be building some meter here on each side. Blue Wild Assault made that one very, very tricky, and a boy is able to get that OTG with that Pop Buster. Ooey was able to build back up that burst, but now the rounds are even.
A block string, do pins, take our turn. Oh, good jumping, getting the free counter hit off the hammer fall.
Dude.
Sorry, slide head. I forget the names are.
That is a lot of damage against a Potemkin, man. Shout out to the interviews. We were talking about how Better Game Design were playing the villain characters, and they said, how can you say that? There's an Anji on the other team, and look at this. Ooey actually going to be able to get this first game in the first of 5. Reminder on the stakes, y'all. Better Game Design already won their first 2 first of 3 sets. They are sitting at 4 points. The winner of this set gets 3 points, so the set can't be determined from this point on. But there's it will decide what we need to see in the next set, of course. OoeyGooey getting this first game, going to be trying to get 3 points secured, 14 factor, but it's only just the start. This is a first of 5. Lock in, get comfortable. This one's gonna take a minute, y'all.
Neutral. Huge counter. You love to see it. We get the Garuda on. We hit the backdash. You gotta burst. We have seen OoeyGooey come back from these positions and spin into close slash. Nice stuff. Reversing the scenario.
50 tension here for a boy. Potemkin can get very tricky with that 50 tension. See if Ooey's going to give you a chance to spend it, though. Goes for a reset, gets a counter hit, and closes out that round. A boy not going to be able to use that meter. We're going to have to go back down to 0 meter here, but we do have that burst, and when we can use it the same way Nubenheimer was. Blue Wall Assault for guard crush to make you gas. We can use it defensively, of course. OoeyGooey going to carry down the screen saying, hey, homie, are you going to spend that burst?
Good IBFD on the 2S. Build the distance. Oh, put the Mega Fist right into the spin. Giving Ooey such a good combo off of it. Really rough spot. We do have 50 meter to make something work, but have to see all the autocorrect on the Hammerfall. Very fortunate. But the specific parry bait from the JH?
Dude, powerful stuff. We're going to go into this super, and that may seal the round, I think. Unfortunate stuff right there. A boy wasn't able to get that punish on the parry, but I also don't blame you. I personally would have been nervous to go in there. And, you know, a bunch of spaghetti is going to keep it real. OoeyGooey definitely wanted that parry to connect. A boy didn't know when would be good to get in, and it pays off for Team Factor as they get the next interaction to seal out this round. Chrome saying both of these players somehow have underdog clout on the most evil top tiers. Yeah, definitely on who you ask, man. There are some villains here on the screen in terms of the characters select, but that's why I love Guilty Gear Strive, man. These characters are so powerful. Try to get that red OC to bait the burst, but a boy very patient with it.
There's the Garudas, stacking them on. Ooh, with the Hammerfall PRC, knowing your backdash, I'm still coming. There you go, trap them down. Guard crush. Another Potemkin buster. Again.
Nice anti-air right there, wondering. Garuda gets that pickup. I think maybe that was a backdash from Ooey because we did have that tumble there for a second. A boy is going to route into this gut crush. We're going to get this game getting a perfect, by the way. Like I said, this is a first of 5. It's going to be a minute. It's not like a boy is already, down and out here. OoeyGooey would still have to win 3 more games, and a boy is already catching on to some of these tactics and playing a very powerful round right there, showing you that we have what it takes to seal out this first of 5. It's just going to be a long haul for either player.
Got a very long set to go. Drew, the adaptations are going to be slow but important. Got Ooey taking all these overheads. Working out pretty well. No, once again, the spin to the Mega Fish is able to get a free punish. That's to be cancel into super. This might just be enough to kill if we optimize with the PRC. Here it goes. There it is.
Oh, unfortunate there. Ooey was trying to call out the slide head with the backdash, but actually got picked up on the landing of the backdash. Got you with this overhead, though, or rather with the fish. 5D is going to be the mix. A boy does have the burst here. Yeah, I agree with using it earlier like that. A boy does have 50 tension here. Going to get it into a simple Gigantor Kai off of that hit, and that's a lot of damage for an overdrive cancel. Ooey does have 50 tension to play with here, wondering.
Yep. We do get the overhead in. We're going to have 100 meter to make some offense work. But a boy's been really good with these blocks, but gets the Mega Fist punished just a bit. That's going to be dead one again, once again.
Oh, very close. Hard knockdown, but still anyone's game, depending on how we use those resources. The Flex Shield to start off. And the 6P anti-air. Ooey did spend that burst, but we got the Gigantor Kai just in time. Oh boy.
Rest in peace, though. 5P.
Man, very powerful stuff. Ooey, unfortunately, having to spend that burst in that last round, or didn't have to, but wanted to. You know what I mean. Looking strong here in this round, but that's a Pop Buster's worth of help to come back from. A boy, very good with these deflect shields, man. I'm going to keep it real. But Ooey catching on this time. Going to be able to cancel into this fan super. No, we're going to keep that 50 tension for the mix.
Not so confident after the last time, but oh my lord, the counter hit 6H into the entire other side of the screen. But it worked out. It's okay. OoeyGooey taking another point up, making it 3-1.
Shoutouts to Phil Swifty in the chat for pulling up what Ezekiel 7:7 even means from a boy's name. Doom has come upon you who dwell in the land. The time has come. The day is near. There is panic, not joy on the mountains. I think what is that? What the hell is that? It's, what is it called? Revelations or something from the Bible or whatever. You know, a boy spelling doom upon team factor. But OoeyGooey with a pretty solid start here in this first of 5.
The menacing aura of a boy in this Potemkin slowly making his way in. But OoeyGooey's able to fight out with good old spin. Get the huge counter hit. No heavenly PRC for you. Good break on the armor. We're bursting here because we almost have 100 meter to work with. Oh, but the jump over baits the 2P. Super ring out of here. Oh, but opened by the low. Unfortunate. This is going to kill.
Powerful stuff, man. Does have that burst as well. We've been basically using our burst pretty defensively, just with just burst, that is. A boy been able to whip out a couple deflect shields, been able to be pretty crafty with that mechanic. Stuck here in this Kai, able to block it out, and the Kara Pop Buster a little too far away. Chewy is going to get a chance to get out of this corner.
Here we go, sent all the way across the screen for the low cost of 50. Pretty rough scenario to be in. As always, when your opponent has 50 meter and you don't, never feels good. Baits, tries to bait the burst, doesn't bite twice, gets the gold burst instead. Now you have to play against my 50. Oh, but the red RC wasn't close enough to break the armor. I have to guess now. We're wrong. And dead.
Very close round. Ooey does have the burst advantage. But the way we've been seeing it manifest is, just for the default blue burst. So may not be as much of an advantage as the meter says. But we did get this hit. We are building this tension. Red RC, we're actually going to confirm into the wall break to get the positive bonus here. We're not going to get that hard knockdown, but we're going to try to build some meter against this Potemkin.
You have to spend our burst there, but we get the hammer fall in. Here's the Yoki. There's the Pop Buster and the Antia. Yeah, 50 meter back. Oh, we just leave the corner, not dealing with any of that.
That anti-air still trading, however, because of that size of the hitbox, man. This Potemkin got some big air hitboxes. Chewy's going to get you in this combo, though. Goes for the reset. Knew it wasn't going to kill. And the 5D's going to be the mix. Wondering, we're sitting 4-1 here for OoeyGooey's Team Factor. Or vice versa. Team Factor's OoeyGooey. You know what I meant. And we're looking strong in this first to 5. But boy was able to take a game. If you can take a game, you can take a set. Even in a first to 5. Going to see if we can lock in here. Reminder on the scores. Better Game Design already has 4 points. So winning this gives the winner 3 points, and we still got to go flip the script. Better Game Design will be the away team. We'll see who the new picks will be, but we got to get through this set first before we find all that out.
That was the pressure. I'll try to go for a gold burst there, but we still got blue burst, but it's all right. Now we get out of that situation, but the IED in from OoeyGooey is going to get counter hit and sent not through the wall. Keep the corner.
Oh
man. My lord.
Said it's never your turn, homie. Doesn't matter how long you block it. I'm going to parry
Always
back.
plus.
2S to finish it off.
Always plus, never minus. Oh, the 2-piece cancel to spin. So cheeky, calling out the hammer fall. Not without RPS.
Boy does have this burst. We may see a deflect shield in the soon coming future, or it could just be a burst simply. Tried to get the bait. Oh my god, that was a weird one right there. At least Ooey wasn't put into the corner. The gold burst did come out for a boy, but armoring through with the 6H. Gonna go into this fan super. Not gonna be enough to kill Wondering, but only one more guess.
Yeah, only one more opportunity, but the throwing the heavenly PRC. Unfortunate, and that's going to be a 5-1 for OoeyGooey, bringing their team back in.
Still moving through this grand finals of the JeekLeague, guys. You know the drill at this point. We flipped the script. The away team is now Better Game Design. They declared their lineup. It's going to be Cheryo, Lolo, and then NBNHMR, I believe. Tenack is going to counterpick this Goldlewis.
Cheryo making the approach. Doesn't have that burst anymore, but able to get such a good hit like this, it doesn't really matter because the next kill. Good tech.
Ooh,
awkward little
nice.
air interaction.
Yeah, we're going into the flip kick off of that 5H hit. Cheryo doesn't have the burst to keep themselves safe any longer. We do have tension here on this other side, and it is only a soft knockdown. Goldlewis still has that white wild assault, and you could potentially see it into an RC to keep it safe. Nice block on that 5D. YRC is going to get ourselves out of the corner when we go for this BT. The flex shield to get some distance, but it was into the corner, so we didn't get enough to dodge that next BT.
Oh, and far slash sniping through the drone. I see you running towards me. Wow.
Get in with that JD, getting that punish. Cheryo scooping you around with these BTs, man. Getting an OTG right there, so didn't get the wall splat. Did the flex shield to try to get some distance, but Cheryo with just that micro walk BT was all we needed to get that next wall break.
To jump over Behemoth to beat the far slash is insane. Good 5Ks, stubbing on a little.
Ooh, cool wild assault combo here. 2S to keep it going, and then canceling into those wipers. That's some decent damage even for a wild assault combo. It did have the wall break to back us up. Deep throw in after that S sword. We had 50 tension ready, but I think we got thrown in the middle of the startup of our 5H. Cheryo getting wire seed out of here. Tenack trying to get out of this corner.
We're getting back in with the white wild assault though. Gonna have to block these strings. Oh, good whiff punish. This might? No. Surely not. No. Get that reset. There's the overhead. You have to call it run up forward. Maybe the first game to Cheryo.
Man, strong stuff. You gotta give it to Tenack. Really catching on to trying to use this deflect shield option. And you know, there are times where it's better than others. I think that right there it was unfortunate because the drone was what procced the deflect shield, meaning that the BT that we had already queued up was still in range. You know, some characters are able to, I don't want to say ignore, but take advantage of those deflect shield spacings. And Cheryo, at least on this Goldlewis, has been showing you that there can be some times where, you know, we get to just ignore that DS.
Good back throw. We're gonna get the confirmed, or you gotta burst out, or otherwise you're gonna just die.
Yeah, both players already using that burst. Good counter hit 6H right there. Man, that was a nasty route right there from Tenack. A lot of damage off of just 6H S sword, 6H H sword. Picking you up with the Rekka, linking to the 5K. Cheryo has a chance here with that BRC slowdown and then catches you on the same side overhead. Getting mixed around here for a moment. Tenack able to block it out for long enough to get the YRC, but Cheryo, privy to that option, was able to get that round. And I accidentally did the scores wrong, guys. Of course, Cheryo got that first game. Let me go ahead and correct the scores for y'all real quick. Yeah, should be 1-0 Cheryo. Sorry about that for a moment. Tenack still fighting back here, though. We're early in this set. It is a 1st-to-3 reminder.
Got the run in. Barely making it out of the sword. However, we're back in the corner with the throw. Take our Oki. No super, though. Saving to 50 meter for the neutral interaction.
Oh, man, that... Oh, dude, you can combo up that? Nah, no, dude, look how much meter we have. Whoa,
Sword
that was some cool
PRC.
stuff there from Tenack with that S-Sword PRC.
Mix. So strong.
That was a Ramlethal round. Tie your shoes, shake it off. Cheryo, unfortunately getting whip punish there on that far slash. But 6Ping, 4Ping on the other side right there, able to run down Tenack, take them to this corner here. You have the tension, you have the white wall assault if you really want to. The flex shield to get some distance back, and that time it was pretty good for Tenack, because now we're out of this corner, or at least we're trying to get out of this corner.
Yeah, Cheryo still does have 50 meter and full burst, so you're going to have to deal with this next interaction, and that's going to be death because of the anti-air into the drone. Another point for Cheryo.
Now, even if better game design wins this set, they don't win the whole tournament. They'll only be at 6 points, in which case they would still need one more win. I'm only saying, not trying to call it early or nothing, just letting you guys know how the scores are working. Better game design is up 2-0 at this very moment. But Tenack been playing so hot in these rounds. Want to see more of what they have in store. Black Manta, thank you very much for that follow. Appreciate you. Black Manta, Goldlewis fan. Well, guess what? You're watching the right team. Better game design is going to have more Goldlewis to boot surely after this. But right now, it's Cheryo up against Tenack. Cheryo here in the corner. Nice fart slash. I think we caught the backdash there from Tenack. Keeping yourself safe with that delay PRC. Daro, Cheryo not pressing into it so we didn't get counter hit. Very active with these anti-air 6Ps, and we've seen that exact interaction before. 6P counter hit into the throw right after. Cheryo loves going for that route.
Catch on the walk back. In the corner. But able to fight on out. We get a... Oh, no sword. Oh, but the white wild assault into PRC throw to dodge the far slash. We rarely saw white wild assault in this set, to be honest. Using right there is so brutal.
Getting that rock, getting the run up too. Tenack earned the respect of that rock special move, was able to run up on Cheryo there for a second, got you in the corner with this H sword, getting caught with that 2S but didn't get a conversion after, unfortunately. Counter hit, close slash. Tenack delaying those normals just enough, catching Cheryo pressing.
Good backlash on the run up throw. Slowly making our way in with this pressure. It's opened by the low. You have to burst there, which is really unfortunate unless you win the round. That's going to be enough. No burst on Cheryo's side. Holding that for the next round with the advantage.
Still set point for Cheryo. Oh my god, dude, I think JH just beat 6P. Holy moly. We're still able to get in here for a second and do some BTs, but Tenack jailing you back with both the far slash and even the 5K.
Usual JH interaction, to be honest. That hitbox is disgusting. That's a dish joint. Oh, we cash all the way out on the drone. Or on the minigun to get the HKD. Jump back on the throw. Too early on that one.
Ooh. We were still able to keep it going with that link off the 5K, the anti-air 5K. Getting you on the other side. One more hit will take it, but Cheryo is Goldlewis. Does have 50 tension. You may see a laser. The white wild assault did come out. Blocking out these BTs. Tenack doesn't want to make any mistakes here. Starts off with that YRC. Only needs one more hit to take it. Oh my god, trying to fish for it with that 5H. Try to fish for it with the H sword and gets it with that very, very deep jump in JS. Tenack getting a game here in this first to three set now that we've swapped the sides. Tenack getting this counter pick to pay off.
Very close situation. Holy.
Yeah, man. Very close indeed. Of course, if Cheryo just got one more hit there, it's you know, it's Gap Lewis, bro, and especially in the pilots of Cheryo's hands. Surely we've been able to turn that one into a kill. Getting a punish to start off this round. The low BT gets the pickup. Tenack wants to play this round out. Going to spend that burst. And dude, between the 5K and the far slash, we've been doing a pretty good job of beating back this Cheryo, boxing them, keeping them from getting away with any mid-screen options. And the safe jab, unfortunately, didn't pay off.
Did not time that just right. A little unfortunate. Oh, but huge PRC. Not enough time to 6P it, though. Awkward interaction. Here comes the drone.
Yeah, and Tenack, unfortunately for them, did get their H sword input off before the burst, so Cheryo was able to fight a swordless ram there to try to close out that round. And now we're on set point, man. Cheryo really adapting to having to play around this far slash 5H pressure from Tenack, able to find good chances to get in and get these BTs. Tenack being pretty preemptive, pretty patient with those buttons, but Cheryo still finding the damage where we can.
Very good on these stroke techs so far. Oh, but the counter hit 2D not going to be able to pick up though, so we have to guess one more time against Cheryo. Oh, there's a throw here. Comes the next pressure sequence. With the BRC fuzzy. Good blocks. Oh, but the drone reset and the anti-air. But the drop.
That drop could be Tenack's sign of life here. Cheryo, well, unfortunately, was trying to keep that security to try to jail Tenack even further with a frame trap BT, but it didn't pay off there. Being patient here in the air, just air dashing back, trying to bait Tenack into being too committal. White Wallace all PRC for the throw. Cheryo try to go for the OTG to close it out. Did get a chance to get that drone in. Jails you back. Finally chips you out. Cheryo stealing this set for team better game design. Still hasn't won it yet, but looking pretty good here with this score, 6-3. All right, y'all, better game design only needs one more set to win this for their team and win the grand finals of the inaugural JeekLeague. HeeHo is going to start it off here against Lolo. Team Factor needs to win the next two sets if they want to win grand finals. We're going to see what happens here.
Good anti-air. There. Good pressure. Taking the wall break with the winger. Trying to cash out as much damage as we can. Into the low. Very unfortunate. But good first round for HeeHo.
Yeah, I've watched a couple Walter streams in my life. I know that at least from him, he's not a big fan of this specific matchup. But Team Factor did have the chance to counter pick here. They said HeeHo is going to be the answer against this Goldlewis, most likely saving Ooey for the first of 5 up against Nubenheimer. We'll have to see. We're getting knocked into that drone. Lolo going to link into that 5k BT. The cross up does get blocked here. And the nice anti there from HeeHo.
Yeah. Oh, Artemis tried to cross up cheeky there, but the jump block was able to cover us. Wire seeing out, no punish. Try to summon drone, but the Millia jumped in. Gonna get the wall break here, built a 50 meter. Seems a little scary.
Now the goal here, of course, is to win the round, but if we can at least get the burst from Lolo, that would be very good here. That's what HeeHo's probably fishing for. Of course, Lolo only needs one more hit to close out this round. We may, yep, there's the burst. So HeeHo probably feeling pretty good about that. Of course, now your goal is just to win the damn thing and try to get this game. But Lolo's not going to make it easy for you, using those jump back JS's to try to fight back. Blue wall assault to get in, but a great 2P to check.
Good delay on that YRC, waiting for a more presentable move. Tries to throw, but not enough to kill. However, these behemoths will be probably a worse outcome than holding the burst there, to be honest. Now you don't have burst against Goldlewis, so you have to be right.
Yeah, very unfortunate right there. Went for that throw, but it gets whiff punished. Lolo gonna make you hurt for that one and actually convert. Oh my god, that was crazy.
So Fuzzy catching that jump out, but still not enough to actually keep them pinned down. They're still able to cap one out. The wall break built a 50 meter. Oh wait, no, we did not.
Hey, call the drop optimal, man. Hey, we got that deflect shield away. Couple more mixed situations to close out this round. Lolo with 50 RC probably just needs one more good counter hit to try to close it out. We are building up that burst for HeeHo. We will get a chance to use it here in just a moment if we need. Able to jump over that throw attempt.
Very cheeky, saving the PRC. Oh, no burst bait though. The anti-air 5P. Very cheeky, not actually PRCing the throw there, knowing that the opponent's probably trying to look out for that. To an anti-air, just holding onto it instead. Very sneaky.
Man, this is some high-level play right here, bro. Not only is there a lot of money here on the line, but there's also the camaraderie of your teammates, right? Of course, no one's gonna leave here and be like not be your friend because you lost or something. But you do want to win for your teammates, huh? Definitely don't want to let them down. I know both of our players, all the players in the JeekLeague, have been feeling that stress, and it's been making them play better, or hopefully not worse, but definitely been motivating them one way or another. We're going into this game too. Lolo was able to get that first one. We're gonna see what happens in the rest of this set.
Huge counter here, we get the knockdown. We do have full security gauge here, so we could make our next string a lot more scary if we need to be, but the Millia air capel hit.
Oh, whoa. That was a weird one. YRC actually put them in the corner, but Lolo still got a close slash on the wrong side, it looked like?
No, because the capel actually crossed up, so the YRC pushed Goldlewis out, but the close slash went the other way.
That was a weird one, man. Definitely got to go back on the bot and watch that one again. Exclamation point YouTube if you guys are interested in subscribing and checking out all of the different JeekLeague VODs we have. Would really appreciate it. Lolo getting bursted here in the corner. HeeHo trying to run this pressure.
Good anti-air. Ooh, and the air throw down to that corner. Block my mix. Taking the damage and the positive bonus. It's a very scary spot to be. Holy.
Great tech right there from HeeHo. Caught on to Lolo, trying to go for that throw. Yeah, we're gonna block that full security. We did spend all the security, but that means that HeeHo had to spend that tension. Counter hit JH comes out here. We may see an early burst here from Lolo. We only need one more hit here on HeeHo.
Oh, we are holding all these. Oh, there it is. Drop the laser. You actually might die to Chipp. Oh no, the tap dust instead. It's another point for Lolo.
Lolo is so sneaky about hiding that tap dust. You saw it earlier behind the drone and this time behind the laser. Now, guys, this is where you gotta start rooting for your teams that you want to win here. Lolo needs one more game to secure Better Game Design's grand final win in the JeekLeague. Or will it be Team Factor's HeeHo making this comeback and bringing us to the first to 5? This is your chance. Let me hear you. Locking in for potentially the last game or the start of this reverse sweep.
Good sequence. We get the hit we need. We get us to run our pressure. Okay. The winger to cash out. You know, our opponent's going to get the burst anyways. Might as well go for the damage.
Able to catch that backdash there for a moment. Lolo is cornered here, but able to just jump in. Getting checked, though, with that very slow BT. HeeHo going for the mix here and is going to get rewarded with the round. Lolo does have that burst when going to this round right here, but you got that mental damage of an awesome perfect there from HeeHo.
Very good 2P staggers into the close slash, hitting the 5K. Oh my lord. That's going to be a lot. Gotta burst that out. You don't have a choice.
Great answer to the drone, by the way, as well. That very disjointed Iron Savior able to beat it out, but the 2P, the check, trying to probably call out a throw, but also calling out that bad moon. Good pickup right there from HeeHo, going for a reset here.
Very unfortunate trade so far for Lolo. They're just not the hits you need, especially when you're in a low health scenario like this. Set up the mix. Blocked it. Very spot to be.
Oh my god, step dashing through the drone. Dude, HeeHo is locked in and beating that option. And with a didn't drop a round here at all in this game 3. HeeHo getting one on the board.
Oh, it's very swift.
Man, I love that we caught that in the replay too. Step dashing through that drone, man. We are not falling for those drones for free, at least. I mean, of course, Lolo doing what he has to do, right? Hitting you down into them with JS. We did see an air throw earlier in this very set. And then when you are holding the drone, that tap dust is lethal. So here we go, guys. Game 4. Still the same situation. Lolo could potentially win it for Better Game Design. But HeeHo slowing things down with that last round win. That last game win.
The corner, good mash out with the 2P against that low. Cross up. Oh, into the counter hit. Fortunate spot to be in right now. He's gonna block one more mix. Tries to anti-air with the behemoth, but doesn't get a bite. Choosing to burst instead. Breaks the drone, but this is going to be.
Are we gonna recover?
Is this fully turned? Oh, raw dash up 1080. Oh, but the 2P whiffed on the crouch.
What?
I think they did it. I think they did it slightly too early, so it didn't actually meet him.
Unfortunate stuff. Great reactions there from HeeHo getting that back throw, man. That was a close ass round. Lolo with that full churn definitely sent a message, but HeeHo was rewarded with that last round. But now you're going to get rewarded with a wall break. Positive bonus here for this Goldlewis. HeeHo does have 50 tension on the other side. Is going to build up that burst. We'll have to see if we want to use it this round. Surely not.
No,
surely not. Oh my god. That was a 2-touch if I ever seen one. Set point here for Better Game Design, wondering.
Very scary. With the counter hit, JH. Here we go with the mix. So far it's not gotten open by most of the H dismiss. I say that and right there.
Oh man, getting counter hit on the other side there. Deflection was the option. Lolo caught onto it with the throw. The 5D hide behind the drone.
Good call out on the jump. Doing the BRC, making me more plus. Oh, that's dead. And that's it.
Guys, that is Better Game Design winning the JeekLeague. Not just Lolo, not just Cheryo, a boy and Nubenheimer as well as a team fought it out for 2+ months here in the JeekLeague to secure their grand final spot.
Yeah, 6H.
So, empty 6H. Sorry, we were talking about the set. Haha.
Already voting for the next team league. Jesus.
I'm saying.
Cha.
Sam, congratulations on your cut. You know, got a lot of money here.
Thanks, bro.
Yes.
$1,006, which you can still add more to by claiming the codes that we have left in the match arena.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wait, how much?
Everyone is banned. Hang on, let me go through that.
How much?
Yeah, I'm about to drop it in my stream. Hold on.
Yeah, got $1,006.
1,000? That's not a fucking 1,000. You're lying, bro.
Yeah, the price pool.
Dude, did you not know how much we were playing
What?
for?
No, I didn't.
You guys made like $503.
Holy guacamole.
Oh, all right. I mean, that's pretty cool. I guess I'll take that. That's a nice little cut.
My code is
okay, so someone here was just playing for the love of the game.
Oh my god, that's so embarrassing, bro. I would have tried the same, but like still.
Oh really?
I still don't win this shit.
You know, if you really think about it, it's like less pressure because you don't realize you're playing for over
I mean,
$1,000.
there's some psychological stuff, so I can't really say for sure right now.
Hold on. I don't want to brag, but how many players in this whole tournament didn't drop a single set?
Yo, hello.
Because I didn't drop a single set, bruh.
Oh.
Not me.
Congrats, people.
Damn,
I'm back.
Holy goat. Holy goat, Adam. What's good?
Actually, yeah, Lolo going. I think Lolo may have been the only one to go undefeated at all if you include the top 8 as well. So I'll have to look back at that.
Yeah, it's because I gave Lolo easy matches every single time. That's why.
That's
Oh, but,
crazy.
yeah.
That's crazy. Oh my god. All right, chat. Click those match arena codes.
Like,
if you don't, you're banned.
Yeah. Claim your match arena codes. Go to SQ.
Go to SQ.
Oh, Cheryo, I actually registered for that last night at like 1 a.m.
I got a dip.
Holy goat. Oh my god. Cookout tray on me.
That's Jeek, that's the goat.
Cookout tray.
Maybe not, but we can go to cookout.
Right, who did we
Let's go.
Who left?
Oh, that was a boy.
Peace out.
That was a boy.
Alright.
GG's to y'all. Y'all played very well this entire season. Of course, y'all won. So congratulations on the money. Anything y'all want to say before we get y'all on out of here?
Thanks a lot for hosting. It was fun.
Yeah, y'all the goats. Holy shit. I love JeekLeague.
We needed emergency pot buffs. That's all I'm gonna say.
That and Goldlewis too, because
Goldlewis is winning
sometimes
today. I don't
people
know.
press 2K
Goldlewis-
and it goes under 2P. We need to fix that.
Okay, that's true. We need to fix that.
That shit is so annoying. I hate that
It's
shit.
an annoying bug.
It's also it's a pot thing too. So I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. My hands are up, but
Good job, y'all. Thank you for coming out, and thank you for everyone else for joining. Get y'all on out of here.
That was the JeekLeague. Y'all will know as soon as I know if we're doing something like this again. It was definitely a lot of fun. I appreciate everyone's support putting it on. We still got our JeekLeague open every Friday, including this Friday, July 4th. Bi-weekly on Saturdays is our beginner bracket. And JeekLeague Offline should be coming up soon. The moment I know the date, I'll let you know, guys. Until then, have a great rest of your week. Have a great holiday for those in North America. And peace out.